Saturday night, modern Comic Mayhem time. So much DC stuff to talk about, and tonight we figure out the age-old question. Are you normal? Are you a butt baby? Tonight you will find out. Cue that music.
Oh boy.
Man, that butt baby line threw me for a loop. John Cena!
Thought it was a butt baby till I was 14.
Oh man, listen, you guys, over the last couple hours, I guess, we've been hit with a ton of trailers and updates on everything DC and the DC, cinematic universe, and it's really, really excellent. I don't think there was a bad one. As a matter of fact, I think most of them were really, really good. So we're going to be talking about that tonight. We've also got, of course, the secret drinking game. For those of you guys that don't know, make sure to hit that QR code up there and join in on the age-old Modern Comic Mayhem drinking game, of course, with that QR code right there. And we also got talk on comic shop talk. We've got, comic news of the week. What else do we got, Kyle? We've got...
We've got lots of DC fandom. Holy crap.
Yeah. We've got
some Superman talk.
Superman talk. Distribution issues. Some more Penguin pictures have been rolling out from retailers over the past day or so, which is, I don't think it's very good. But we'll ask everybody in the chat. Shout out to Heroes Reborn Comics and everybody that's hanging out with us. Let us know, you guys. I would love to know any of the comic shops, local comic shops or retailers that are in the chat. Do let us know, because we definitely want your opinions on this stuff. And shout out, thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate that, man. What else we got? We just got a lot of fun stuff. It's going to be a great show. We got a giveaway too.
We do. We have another giveaway, and we got to give away our last giveaway.
Yes.
But before we get started, I just want to give a shout out. Here, if you live in Arizona and you podcast here, and part of our podcasting, we lost a piece of our podcasting community. Probably one of the coolest dudes you would ever come across ever has passed away. It's our friend Mike Grizz from the Grizzled Geek. His last name's not Grizz. We just call him Mike Grizz. But from the Grizzled Geek, if you ever watched the Grizzled Geek, it was a fun show. He passed away unexpectedly the other day, and I just want to give a shout out to him and his family. Our thoughts are out there. You're gonna be missed. He came on the show. He came on MCM a couple times, showing off his fucking cool little things that he paints.
Yeah, his little. He was a war master, right? He called himself a war master.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he'll be severely missed. We went to his celebration of life today, and he had a nice. You could tell he was very much loved, and he will be missed wherever you may be. Mike, I hope you're happy.
Amen. All right. Definitely, if you guys, knew Mike or enjoyed the show, give his wife a shout out, show some love their way. Like Kyle said, a good group of people, and anybody in this content creation sphere that we know, that we enjoy and that we love, we appreciate the hell out of it. It's really sad to see when they are gone, especially at a young age. So, all right. Let's get into some mayhem. All right. So shout out. We are hoping to have some Flipside content creators jump in and out of the show as we go. I put out the call for anybody that wants to talk about DC fandom and that type of stuff. I put the link in the Google chat. So for all you guys out there that want to jump in, you're more than welcome. And I think we should probably get into it. Do we want to start up with pickups?
We'll start up with a couple pickups. That's always a good start. I'll start.
Go for it.
I don't have much today. shout out to Steve hitting me up on Instagram, reminding me about these that Midtown had them, but I got the Tony Fleece Army of Darkness that he was talking about on the show. Yes. But I got the both of them, the Virgin and the one. But so I shout out pretty awesome. I was happy that I got them for Midtown today. So that was pretty cool. I love these covers. And I know Trish has one coming out soon too, like a Vampirella one or something. So
yes.
What's up, Hartman? Hartman's my dude, hooking me up. Thank you, Hartman.
Dude, Hartman has been bringing the anime chat to me on Instagram. So shout out to Hartman. Thank you for lighting up my anime Instagram messages.
Did you get your One Piece in yet?
No, instead, I did get something else though.
Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta make you big on this one.
Okay, so you guys know I run Triple D Dodgeball League, which is a league that we play with. It's very much inspired by the movie Dodgeball. The rules are very similar. The court is very similar. The feel of it is very similar. Sometimes we do just get into the BDSM leather straps and just get in there and really let each other have it.
The banter is the same.
So I was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, I want to dress up as Average Joe's for Halloween. So I went ahead and ordered the costume. And it's surprisingly very nice quality material. And look how slick and shiny that is. It's got the old logo, Dodgeball the movie.
That's awesome.
Only problem is they sent me the wrong size, extra small.
You needed a small and you got the extra small.
I ended up getting a really nice costume for my wife.
There you go. You got another one coming?
Yeah, I need an extra large, so I went ahead and ordered the extra large. But
nice.
Yeah, another couple days and I'll have it.
David Samuelson says, "Can't beat polyester."
Yeah, you're darn right. Perfect.
All right, so I don't have any pickups yet because they're in the mail, and I wanted to show this because Kyle showed off his sweet Stray Dog stuff. So I want to shout out not only Stray Dogs and Tony Fleece and who else? Who did was it Comic Bug? Who did those books? Anyways, I want to shout out Drew over at Wanted Comics. Something really cool. He sent out some really cool books. And he sent some that are coming in the mail, which include the Stray Dogs covers, because I didn't get any, signed by Tony. But also, even better than that, check out these. I'm giving you guys a little extra. So these are coming in the mail. Shout out to JG Jones and Drew again. Drew put out a absolutely gorgeous exclusive variant for Primordial #1, a JG Jones cover that is just beautiful, original watercolor that he did for this book. Just absolutely gorgeous. If you guys know JG Jones, he's one of the goats in comic art. He did, I think, the first 15 Why the Last Man covers. He's just done a lot of great covers throughout the years. And this one is just beautiful. And not only that, he signed them and made them out to each one of us that were on the show tonight. So he signed one for to me, to Big Leg, to Carter, Nico,
I don't see
and
one
Dino.
that says Kyle, though.
Kyle wasn't there that night, unfortunately. And yeah, and it was really cool. He even put a Raiders signature on Big Leg's one, and Carter asked him during the show how he was so good at drawing a black man's hair, the waves in a black man's hair, and so JG Jones said, glad to get the barber's seal of approval, JG Jones to Carter. So I thought that was really cool, man. So big shout out to JG Jones.
Can you highlight Metal Face 616?
Yeah, one
comment
second
there.
here. Boom.
Dude, Chainsaw Man is so amazing. Thank you for picking up that recommendation. I hope you really enjoyed it. If anybody else is interested in Chainsaw Man, it is thrilling. It is haunting. It is hilarious. It's incredible. So glad you liked it.
Actually, I think a lot of people are interested in checking that out. Since at least since they've been introduced to it on here. Not many people talk about that property. All right, let's start by getting into some of the DC Fandome craziness. Yeah, and we're actually gonna.
What was that, Kyle? What did you just say?
That was his giddiness. Yeah,
I was like a little schoolgirl.
Yeah.
After I got
Did your
done
butt
watching
pucker a little bit when you saw DC Fandome today?
Oh my god, dude!
Well, here's the question: do we should we start with the best, or just we'll just go random? All right. So,
should we give that book away first before we really get into it?
Yes, yeah. From last week. Hold on. That's a good point. Let me find that YouTube.
Did you guys see the Grant Gustin announcement?
No.
Hey, David, you need to quit with the crapdom.
What was the Grant Gustin one?
He's gonna get gold boots in season 8.
Oh.
He's thrilled.
I'm surprised they're still doing the DC Flash and Arrow series. They're not doing Arrow anymore, but Flash. Is this season any good?
I don't know. I started falling asleep during all the episodes in season 2.
Season 2 wasn't bad. Season 3 was probably the best. All right. YouTube comment picker, my favorite, second favorite YouTube life hack, because Nightbot isn't working. So what we did last week is we gave away. Do you have that book, Kyle? Okay. Stray Dogs. Let me put you up close there. Cool. Stray Dogs. Which one is this?
This is yeah, right.
Yeah.
This is Stray Dogs 3, the 4th printing.
The 4th printing. All right. Signed by Tony. And we asked everybody to make a comment on last week's episode, and we're gonna pick a winner. So away we go.
Beep bobble, beep beep, beep bobble, beep beep.
Shout out to Chris Greaves, whose comment was awesome. You can guarantee if something is crap, Ish will love it.
That was so Chris, if you're watching, shout me out on the Modern Comic Mayhem Instagram with your info, and I'll send it out to you this week.
Here, well deserved. Well deserved victory there.
Yeah.
Dude, I lost it when I saw that comment.
Unfortunately, Ish isn't here tonight to
defend himself.
Yeah.
I think he said I love you, Chris. I think that's how he responded to it.
All right, so let's get started here. We'll start with The Rock, just because it's the first one I brought up. So they did a really cool thing where they just basically had the little, I guess, the stars of each movie kind of intro, do a little vignette to talk about what they were showing and this and that. And they did one with The Rock that was really, really, really good. Like, it was very surprising. And I'm going to bring up the actual YouTube video to kind of like...
Yeah, fuck it. Let's get a copyright strike. Who cares?
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
It'll only be a warning. Who cares?
All right, there we go.
So worth it.
So I watched wrestling kind of like here and there back during when The Rock was wrestling and stuff. So it wasn't terrible. I wasn't a huge fan, but I didn't dislike The Rock or Dwayne Johnson, and ever since he started acting, he kind of became a fan favorite. Well, I think The Rock has kind of become one of those people that you really just I don't think it's possible to hate him. I don't think it's possible to not really like him because he seems like a really cool, sincere dude. He does really cool. I mean, some of the stuff he does is kind of cheesy, but most of the stuff he does is pretty damn cool. He's become a decent actor, and he just seems like a good dude. So he kind of introed his.
Wait, Brian, before you hit play, I just wanted to ask you.
I'm not going to hit play. Go for it.
Why does everybody call you Comic Book Jesus?
Because I look
nobody cares why they call you Comic Book Jesus if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Dude, he fucking set you up. You fell for that shit up like a sticker.
Oh my God, man. Jesus. Dino and the other wrestling guys are over there just dying laughing right now. Clay walked right into that shit. Yes, I did.
He was all set to give you a fucking reason. My hair glistens in the wind from my fan.
Hey, Kyle, kill some of those fucking programs, dickhead. All right. So
sorry, I just
no, hell yeah, dude. That was great, brother.
I had to go for it.
That was great, brother. That was perfect. You can't fucking apologize for shit like that. That was hilarious, dude. I'll give you that one. All right. So basically, they talked to like all the characters in the movie other than The Rock when it began, and they showed Pierce Brosnan, who actually looks very interesting in the movie for the character he's playing, which is pretty damn cool. He is playing. Hold on, I want to make sure I get the right things on the side. All right, so Dr. Fate, and it looks like he'll be perfect as a role. So here you go. And they started talking just about how he makes the comment that he's been on 10 years worth of James Bond sets and James Bond's movies, and he has never seen like a movie as big and as immense from any other movie that he's been on. And he was on James Bond for 10 years, and just how, the movie just look, the set pieces and the way it looks and the cities and countries and worlds they're building are just gorgeous. And they talked about the characters that are going to be in the movie. Here's Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate, which is perfect. I think that looks perfect so far. And then this guy is playing Hawkman, Aldous Hodge. He kind of talks about like how brutal Black Adam is in this movie. And you were kind of talking about that, Sam, earlier, how you hope that The Rock is just a really brutal character in this.
Yeah.
And he kind of talked about that a little bit, about how, brutal this character is and how he's doing an amazing job of playing that character and all that type of stuff. So,
one thing about The Rock is he's always painted as kind of this like teddy bearish character. And I really want to see them let the bulldog off its chain, and just let him just chew people up and spit them out. So I'm really hoping for that here.
Yeah. And this is going to be really good. I think I'm really cool with this casting of this character. I like this actor. He's been in other things that I like him in, and he should be really interesting. So we'll see that. And then they talked with a couple of other people. They showed some of the. She's going to play Cyclone. They showed Atom Smasher, the guy that's playing Atom Smasher. Then they kind of talked about some of the set pieces and stuff like that. And then they get to this point here where they kind of zoom in on The Rock standing on this, big, huge green screen stage, and The Rock starts talking. And this part was actually really cool. Me and Kyle were watching it, and we were like, when The Rock was talking, and he's like, I feel like I was born to play this role. I've really, really been wanting to play this role for a long time. And, you guys know, all you fans know how long it's been that I've been trying to get this movie made, and it's going to be, and there's a reason for it. And you can see him, he's trying to, like, the way he's talking to people that have just been like, man, it's just waiting too long. It just felt really good.
He should have ripped his shirt off after he said that.
Yeah.
And done what
this is a
did
passion project.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. And then he said, you know, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the first opening, where basically they first see Black Adam, and it shows like some archaeologists, it looks like, going into Egypt, and or what's it called?
Are those well-known actors, the explorers there?
I'm not sure. What is chat? Shout out to chat. Tell me the Black Adam's country. What is it called again? I forget the name. So they show them like searching in that place, and then all of a sudden, here's the cool thing, right? Shout out to a Flipside host who I don't want to out just because I don't want to get him in trouble yet. He can do it himself, but at this point right here,
Kondak,
where they Kandak, yeah, Kandak, yep. Thank you, Patrick. Or Kondak. So at this point here, they go into this old ruin, and there's like this, there's this old ruin, and they go up to this thing, and they see this like door in the ground, and this door right here, I saw about a month ago, maybe a little less than a month ago, being worked on in a props place that one of our Flipside hosts had showed me. That he knows some people that are working there and stuff, and it was crazy to see it and go, holy shit, I just saw that door. They were working on this door, you know, and that was kind of a cool moment. And they get in the door, and then all of a sudden they go into this, they see this room, and there is Black Adam just like crouching in that badass hood, you know, that he's been in comics, and I think he was in it in the new 52 or in 52 when that 52 thing was going on. Which is really cool. And it shows kind of two clips, I think. It shows when they first get to the door, and at a point where they send in like a team to go find him at some point. And this team walks up, and he literally just grabs this guy.
Jeffrey Albertson.
Huh?
That's who he grabs.
Yeah, he grabs Jeffrey Albertson and turns him into dust. You know what I mean? Just like immediately. And then they all start shooting at him. He starts, you know, getting hit and stuff. And it just looked really, really badass. For the very short amount of scenes we saw, it looked really, really good, in my opinion. What did you guys think?
It was very reminiscent to me of the Joker shaking that guy's hand in 1989 Batman. He turned that guy to crisp using the electric shock. And it was violent, it was brutal, but it also
badass.
Also, I mean, it's a start. I think it's a start. I want to see him using those bare knuckles on somebody, giving them the people's elbow, you know. I want to see it get real brutal. I mean,
Not yet, Andy. This is the first one.
Using electric shock, I think, is a bit too nice. I think he can get a lot nastier.
Yeah, I agree. So, you know, I think this is really good for us, you know, fans to start seeing post-production stuff, which they literally just got done putting in the can, I guess, right? He says that they just, at some point in this, he says they just finished post-production work. So, which is really cool. But there's some books out there. Oh, actually, Kyle, what did you think, man?
My overall thing is, I think DC, I think these next set of movies coming out, I think we're going to get that turnaround where everybody stops talking shit about DC movies and where they start going, DC is starting to nail their movies.
Yeah.
And I think these trailers are showing us that.
Yeah.
For sure.
And this one, I mean, we got a cool intro, like he fried somebody, you saw the skull roll. It was a nice tease, but it wasn't enough to like 100% reel me in, but it made me go, okay, I can start getting excited about this.
Yeah.
I'm really interested in seeing rage come from The Rock. Right, I don't want to see a cold-hearted killer. I want to see the passion and the rage and the brutality. That's what I'm looking for.
Cold-hearted killer.
Do you remember?
I want to see him grit his teeth and just really give it to him.
There was a storyline, and we'll get into it in a second here, but one of the best storylines for that type of Black Adam to me was the 52 storyline with him and his wife Isis, and how he just went he lost it during that storyline. But let's talk real quick for a second here about some of the books that you should probably be on the search or kind of be looking out for Black Adam stuff. One of them is, his first appearance, which is super expensive. I mean, just like ridiculously expensive, is Marvel Family #1. It's one of the most, expensive books you can find. But this is Alter Ego #7, and not a lot of people know about this. Alter Ego was like a fanzine that was put out by Roy Thomas, who ended up becoming a writer for comics. And Alter Ego ran for years. A lot of collectors, old school collectors, know about Alter Ego. But this was like an unofficial book kind of back then. It was, like I said, more the fanzine. But it's the first cover appearance of Black Adam, and one of his earliest appearances. But again, it was a fanzine. So, another book to be on the lookout for is this book. This is actually Shazam #8, the reprinted version of Marvel Family #1, which came out. I don't know when Shazam 8 came out. Probably the 70s when that cartoon came out. If you remember, there was a Shazam cartoon. So DC kind of started reprinting the books. But the book that everybody is really looking for, I think, right now is this book, which is Shazam 28, the second appearance of Black Adam in an original story and the first Silver Age appearance of Black Adam. So this is a crazy book, especially in high grade. It was a crazy book for a long time.
What are they going for right now?
I'm not sure. I actually, to be honest, I just put one up on eBay. I put up a 7.5, but let me take a quick look here.
I know someone named Brian that killed it on eBay, and that book showed up somewhere last night.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. All right, so let's take a look here. So here are some. Let's look at sold prices before we get crazy here. So $4.99 for a 6.5, a 9.8 sold for $7,000. Yeah.
I'm sure those are hard to find in 9.8. So yeah,
because this was like based on the cartoon at the time, if you remember. So this is a crazy book. I think I have a 7.5 up.
When did that $7,000 one sell?
Today.
Damn, someone watched the trailer and said, I'm snatching that shit up.
Oh, people are going to be buying books like Black Adam books like crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't sell that book by the end of this weekend. I seriously wouldn't be surprised. Another book that I really like is this book. This is another really good book to look for. This is DC Comics Presents number 49. Superman and Shazam kind of team up to stop Black Adam, and this could end up happening. Superman and Shazam could end up teaming up to fight The Rock. So I think that's really cool. This book right here is the first appearance of Atom Smasher and Hawkgirl, but more importantly for this, reason is Atom Smasher, who is going to be in the movie, and Hawkgirl might end up. I don't know if Hawkgirl is not, but this is the first appearance of Kendra Saunders. I'm
loving David's positivity. I'm just overwhelmed with his positivity tonight.
These are the 52 books that I was talking about. If you remember when 52 came out, this is the first appearance of Isis, his wife, and then this is just a really cool cover from that series. This is the first appearance of the second Isis, who becomes Black Adam's wife and part of the Black Marvel family. And there's some really good covers out there. This is one. Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. Black Adam #1 variant by Alex Ross. One of the best. And then, of course, Alex Ross did some absolutely amazing covers for Justice Society of America, and he did this great Faces of Evil cover. And then our favorite, one of our favorite movie poster, Photoshop guys out there right now, Boss Logic, did a variant for Black Adam Endless Winter #1. So those are the books that you want to keep an eye out for the Black Adam stuff. So some cool stuff.
Hawkman 19 has a great Hawkman Black Adam cover.
Hawkman 19, okay. Shout out to Gary Nusser. I'm going to actually bring that up right now. Gary Nusser, make sure you guys give Gary a follow on Twitter and IG and YouTube, wherever you can find him. Which one did he say? Hawkman 19?
Mm-hmm.
Look here. I mean, we've all a lot of us have been waiting for Black Adam to take off for a while. Oh, here it is. Yeah, that's a good one.
What is it?
It's him fighting Hawkman.
Oh, yes.
So, yeah, that's another good one to be on the lookout for. So, yeah, good stuff.
Oh, I already bought it.
Yeah, gone.
Sorry about you guys' luck.
So, I don't want to pray that. But what I do want to do is
you really do want to play them all. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into.
You gonna do Batman?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I've watched this thing so many times. You know what? This trailer right here sealed it for me that I think fucking Glitter Vampire is gonna nail being Batman.
Yeah.
I said it. Yes, I said it. Glitter Batman is going to be, or Glitter's Vampire is going to be a badass Batman.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to play it really safe, try and play it really safe with this one. Let me do this.
Oh, and nothing like, just that opening scene. Just, I don't know. I've lost fucking words. I'm so excited.
All right. So this opening.
There's our DC strike.
Yeah, I stopped it in time, I think. I'm going to play very short parts, but the opening was really good, man. The way that they kind of showed, the ambience, I guess you could say, of the movie, like the feeling of the movie with the really slow Nirvana song again. And they did really good jobs in this new trailer of like these cool like things where anytime a drum hit, like there's a point where Robert Pattinson's getting hit by all these bullets and the drums are going with the bullets. And it was probably one of the coolest moments I've seen and I'll play it here in a second, in any trailer I've ever seen, man. Yeah, the machine gun in the tunnel takes the cake from the trailer. Patrick says, amen. Yeah.
But when they show this up here and then they zoom in on that coffee cup.
Yeah. There you go.
Like, it was just, I was right there.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm so hoping a Riddler story.
Yeah,
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah. And then they showed, of course, a lot of the things that we've kind of seen already. But then they show like the whole time, like the Riddler or the bad guy. I don't think the Riddler's the bad guy. I think the main murderer.
I think it's going to be the Penguin.
No, I think the main murderer is the Calendar Man, right? Isn't it? From Long Halloween. Spoiler. I think they're playing the Long Halloween stuff. So you're going to see all the villains through a 3-part saga. But of course, they start with, Riddler, Catwoman, and Penguin. We know are in this one. So they show him like talking to, which you think is the Riddler, and he's kind of goading him, and then you see a lot of stuff. But the first time that they start showing Catwoman, and Catwoman right
made
here,
me excited
man.
Too.
Oh yeah, right here,
Sexy.
dude. Wow. Freaking sexy did she look right there, man. That's Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet's daughter, and she is freaking beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. She killed it, like with her style and the way they make her look. And you get rather than just seeing her riding away in the motorcycle like you did in the earlier trailer, which is right here. They showed you more of her. You got a little bit more of her, and it was really good. So they showed, kind of them talking this part, which looked really cool. He looks badass right there. I think that looks great.
Fuck yeah, it's because he's vengeance.
Yeah. And he talks at one point, he gives the line about how the Batman signal isn't about like calling him, it's to warn you fuckers that I'm coming after you, And I thought that was really dark and cool. We've kind of heard that before. They show some more cool Catwoman scenes again. And then I just want to show you guys the gunfight part. Oh, this was a really cool part.
Dude,
too.
The Bat Camaro. I'm so stoked for the Bat Camaro.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to show you guys that.
Talk about a souped up Camaro, motherfucker.
Yeah, they got this really cool Bat Camaro. And then this scene right here, I don't know if you guys, I'm going to show you. This is really short. Let's play this here. This is really cool. Actually, let me do this. I want to play you guys the music even. So let me stop sharing. Oh, we're gonna get crazy tonight. All right. So we'll take this out if they copyright strike us, but I'm just gonna play it for like short 5-second clip. But this part's really cool.
Back Camaro, Back Camaro, Back Camaro. There it is, the Back Camaro.
We gotta call it the Bat Mullet.
Oh, Alicia Cuber.
That's so badass. And the sound they're playing right there, it almost has a little bit tinge of the Vader. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. So that part was really cool. Colin Farrell looks great, but the best part of this whole thing.
It's back.
Is it back? Where is it? I gotta find it.
Dude, the tunnel.
Yeah.
I think you missed it. Yeah.
Nope, it's right here. I think it's right here. Let me see. Is it right here?
It's a little bit further. Yeah.
Where is it? Damn it.
Where is it? Where is it?
Thanks, AOA.
Thanks for keeping us honest.
Yeah, he already flagged the stream. It's all good. Let's just fucking go with it now.
Where are they?
Where the hell is that, dude?
It's before the car scene and shit, isn't it?
What are you?
I don't know. The tunnel scene.
The tunnel scene. Yeah. Where they're shooting at? Is it this right? Where they're shooting at him, and it kind of goes along with the sound of the shots.
So if we make it a little smaller and we make like you bigger,
let me see here. Batman. Let's go here.
we pause and we take out the music. Dude.
Where are they? Where are they?
I'm vengeance.
I am vengeance.
Patrick says it's a little past halfway.
Okay.
Oh.
So
This is driving me crazy. I can't find it. Is it right here? Let me see. Yeah, that's it right there, right? Did they not show it?
There it is. There it is.
Holy shit, I'm going to play that.
the strobe. The strobe effect.
Yeah, dude. This is so awesome, you guys. With the sound of the music and everything. All right, here we go. Fuck.
So badass.
Oh my god. Yeah, Patrick says looks so good. Kudo to Matt Reeves. That is awesome. That is awesome. We can't play the whole trailer, David.
No,
we'll get flagged, man. We will get flagged. So
Am I echoing?
No, you're good.
I'm echoing. I can hear me echoing.
Oh no, you're not echoing here.
Okay.
It's because it's coming from Brian's computer.
Yeah. I don't think maybe. Yeah, it's maybe coming from my computer. I don't know. All right, so that was just super, super cool, man. Here, I'll mute this. Let me mute this. There we go. I muted it. So, I think this is going to be excellent. I don't think
excellent. Oh man, it's going to be fucking killer. Everything about it.
Yeah. Sam and Kyle are both echoing. Are they still echoing, you guys?
No, we're done.
No, it was while you were sharing your audio. That was it.
All right, cool.
I just filled the cup. I mean, I'm serious, man. Like, that's a nerdgasm.
Joe's dueling. I agree. It is just a trailer. I really hope I'm not let down because this was so good. It really was good. It was excellent. Double J, you still echoing, man?
No, I think we're done.
No, it's done.
Okay, cool.
I think everybody's catching up to us.
Okay, yeah. Batman using a gun is okay with everyone. You know, at this point, they're doing the different universes and the different little stories and the different timelines. I just want a good Batman story. I don't mind Batman using a gun, and this is year 2 in Batman, so maybe he hasn't decided 100% against using guns and stuff yet. We all know, if you remember, in the year 2 comic storyline in Detective, there's that cover where he's pointing a gun, like on the cover. He's got a gun in the year 2 storyline. It's right before the McFarlane covers, right?
Yeah, I thought that was a McFarlane cover.
I don't think that one was a McFarlane cover. But while you guys talk about what you think, I'll bring those up.
Dude, you want me to talk about the Batman trailer?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm so excited about it. I really am. Like I just think, yes, I think someone said earlier, Pattinson can act, so I think that's what's going to make it. I think
he is a good actor. He is. All right, so here is the cover. This is definitely not McFarlane, but McFarlane did the ones after this.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So there you go.
Oh yeah, my
Part
bad.
1. Yeah. McFarlane did the following ones, but yeah. So, maybe there's a reason he has it. He has a gun. Yeah, and Gary, you're 100% right. I think we've really come to learn that, especially over the last couple of years, and especially with DC and some of the with DC the movies and the Marvel and DC Comics universe, that continuity stifles creativity. You're 100% right. That's why those indie storylines, from Image and Boom and all those stuff are the stories are so much better because they don't have to deal with all the continuity. All right.
Thanks for reminding us, Max.
It just I don't know. It just made me so excited. And I'm trying not to get overly excited. I'm trying to keep it at a 46 because I don't want to be disappointed.
Yeah. I like the character playing.
You're talking about the percentage of chub that you're talking. You want a 46% chub?
He's half semi. He's under half semi.
I'm 46 his right now. It's yes. I'm gonna have to go take a cold shower after this show.
Yeah, you need to cool off.
I love everybody's so negative about this.
I know.
So negative about this.
Okay, first off, it's not that easy to make a trailer. Trailers can be very, very tough. There is so much that goes into making a trailer. And that tunnel scene, you're not going to get that from a bad movie. Right?
JJ,
it has to be in the movie.
Stop listening to Marco and get away from the negativity. That's what happens when you're on the dark side.
Even if the movie is only so, this is a dynamite trailer.
Right there.
And
it's hard. I was sold.
It's hard not to get excited about the movie when the trailer is so good, such high quality. There's a lot of reasons to be excited about this movie.
I mean, when was the last movie that had the coolest fucking trailer and the end of the movie ended up blowing? It sucked.
There's been a couple.
I know there's a couple, but I'm trying to remember the last
one. Chat, let us know the last one.
I've seen movies where the trailer was an absolute deception about what the movie was about. But it's been a long time.
Yeah, that happens a lot. That deception stuff happens a lot, man. What the hell? I'm trying to find.
You know what's so funny? The funniest scene in Wonder Woman 1984 is when she saves those kids, and they're clearly mannequins. She like tumbles on the street, and they're clearly mannequins. Like, we're gonna have to do a reshoot on just that scene. Why did we leave that in the movie?
Hey, there was more than one good scene in that trailer, JJ.
Yes. Yeah.
There were lots of good scenes.
That the Penguin, Colin Farrell's Penguin looks phenomenal. Like, looks really good. Don't mistake reality for negative. I hope it's good, but it's just a trailer. You're right. I agree. It is just a trailer, but we got to be excited for something, right? I mean, this was a good trailer. It was fucking excellent.
It was a very good trailer. Yeah.
I don't know. Shang-Chi wasn't terrible. Terrible.
I was okay. I'll tell you what movie intentionally tried to deceive us with their trailer was the Suicide Squad.
Yes.
You guys remember the Suicide? And I follow DJ Flulaborg, who played Javelin in that movie. And I was like, it's really weird that the only scenes he is shown in the trailer is this walk up to the plane. I was like, I guarantee he's not making it out of the opening scene. Yeah. And sure enough, bloodbath in the opening scene, and he was one of the casualties. Yeah. I was like, they were trying to be intentionally deceptive in that trailer to keep you guessing as to who was going to survive.
Yeah. Big time, dude. If you remember correctly, that trailer came out, and and we were all so excited for Suicide Squad when that trailer first came out. But then the trailer
once they mashed
really
the two different movies together, that's what fucked it up.
Yeah, they saw Deadpool, and they're like, we got to make it funny, and we got to make it have cool music instead of like dark and brooding. They cut 28 minutes of Joker and Harley storyline because it was too dark. They literally cut 28 minutes. That's a long fucking time from that movie. So, all right. So, one of the next movies, or next things that we saw was, of course, Aquaman.
I don't want to be Aquaman. Aquaman sucks.
Man, David Sanderson is such a dark cloud on our silver lining today.
He is. He's always a dark cloud, but I love him.
I love him.
Yeah. Keep it coming, brother. All right. We're going to get into the Flash, Gary. The Flash stuff was... All right. So the Aquaman stuff was very interesting for me. I wasn't very excited about it, but there was a couple interesting things. They talk about how long it's been since, they've been waiting to get back to make this movie and how they're just showing up back on set and all that stuff. And they start showing people in the set, and they start talking to people about how colorful this movie is going to be, and how all the characters are coming back, and all that stuff. And they go through this whole like pre-scene showing, behind the scenes stuff. They talk about how the Black Manta is coming back to continue his beef with Aquaman, and it's funny because at one point they show all the characters that are coming back, and they show all these little scenes from them, and almost you're 100% right. I'm getting into it, and all of a sudden you're like, they're showing like just these cool things, and you just see one quick shot of Amber Heard, just half a second, half a second shot of Amber Heard in the whole thing, just like that.
Is it still because they're not sure she's going to be in it?
No, it's because the backlash publicly against her right now is so hardcore that they're like, we're just going to not show her yet. Let's hope that backlash dies down. People can't stand her, man. There's a freaking petition online to have her kicked from the movie. She's always getting, especially here on YouTube, like she's always, there's updates about her and Johnny Depp's ongoing drama in the courts. And man, she is just if there ever was a character that they did not want to talk about, and it was so funny because at the time, are we still echoing? At the time, they show Black Manta and Patrick Wilson as Arthur Curry's brother, Ocean Master. They show, and they're just talking about how they're so happy that all the actors are back and da 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 da. And then it's just like 1 second of Amber Heard.
Hey,
she's a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini. I'm kind of offended by that.
I think Johnny Depp is just old. And once you get old and you're rich like that, and he's just getting crotchety and he's loving his drugs. But I don't know.
I think her drama has made her semi-toxic, and they wisely left her out of this promo spot. And gosh, she's just a little bit toxic right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the only.
There's going to be a half-life for her nuclear radiation to kind of wear off. So maybe by the time the movie comes out, things have calmed down. But
Manny hit her on the head.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, that's a good comment.
Yeah, thanks, Manny. Took the words right out of my mouth.
And they're almost interchangeable, like they could play each other's parts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The only couple of things that I'm really interested about this movie is I like Black Manta as a character. I've always liked that character, and I'm interested to see. It did look pretty cool, like the amount of color and stuff. But at one point, they show this. I'm going to show you guys. This is crazy, dude. And I don't know. Maybe it's going to be cool. It might be really cool. But at one point, they show like Aquaman riding this freaking seahorse. And then they show him on the fake seahorse riding it, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like,
but that's Aquaman. He rides seahorses.
Yeah, but Arthur Curry Aquaman, not Jason Momoa Aquaman. You know what I mean? Like, I get, like that's orange and green Aquaman. As a matter of fact, when
I think of Aquaman and a seahorse, I always think of Raj from Big Bang Theory.
Yeah. Well, it was funny. Even when they showed the seahorse, they showed Jason Momoa, and he looked like that old school orange, shirt Aquaman, and it looked like, old school Aquaman with Jason Momoa's head on it, riding the seahorse. It was crazy, dude. Anyways,
I don't want to be Aquaman. Aquaman sucks.
Yeah. Hartman, you're right. Johnny Depp wears bracelets, and Danzig has a tramp stamp. So what of it?
Tramp stamp.
Go check out the podcast. Search YouTube. Danzig has a tramp stamp. It'll blow you away. All right. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if there's any spec movement on any big Aquaman books. I don't know. I think
everything kind of happened before the first movie. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I think that ship has really sailed.
It still is dragging on. It really is. It continues to haunt both Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. And there's still a lot of kind of anger about the whole situation.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Bitch, you kicked my dog.
Yeah.
These things.
Aquaman is going to be Wonder Woman 84. Yeah, it could be.
Oh man, that movie was terrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
And it wasn't because we got to see it at home. That's what the director said. It's because we got the. If she was taking a lie detector test, we would have found out that she was lying.
David, how do I know that much about Danzig? Like I said, just search YouTube. Danzig has a tramp stamp, and you'll find out exactly why. I know that.
He got knocked the fuck out.
What was another really good one that I was surprised about? I'll pull it up here. Is it about
butt babies?
Not yet. We're getting into that one. We're saving that one. That one was too good, man. The Shazam trailer. That was surprising. It's kind of surprised me. I mean, I think I look at Shazam as more of like a kid's kind of. It was a perfect the way they explained that, people explained it early on is like, what was the movie with Tom Hanks?
Big.
It was kind of like a Big meets a superhero movie, and it was a perfect way to explain it. So they showed the new stuff, and of course they brought in Zachary Levi to open it, and talked a little bit about it, and then they showed them kind of making it, and you could see each one of the Marvel family is more involved in the storyline. They all got suit upgrades and cool stuff. So
the DC,
yeah. So John Z is shout out to John Z. I'm sure he is stoked today for seeing the Marvel family.
I'm stoked Lucy Lou's in it.
Yeah, that was interesting. The bad people, the bad Calypso, and who's Lucy Liu playing? I can't remember.
I'll watch anything with Lucy Liu in it.
Yeah. So I forget who's playing Calypso. Who's the old? This is gonna sound bad. Who's the old chick that's playing Calypso?
Helen
Mirren. Yeah, Helen Mirren. I love Helen Mirren. I've always thought Helen Mirren was a great actress.
You think she's hot? She's not burnt.
Yeah, she's not burnt, but she's getting close to being petrified. Here's Lucy Liu and Helen Mirren as the bad people, Calypso and
the bad people.
Yeah,
Hespera,
is that it? Okay. This is, of course, they talked more about the villains. But then they kind of started talking about and they started showing these cool characters. They're like, some of the characters from like mythology and stuff are going to start showing up. And that was really cool. I thought that was very interesting. They started showing all these cool characters, and they showed like somebody riding a dragon and stuff. And
dude, you've ridden the dragon.
Oh yeah. Well, I've chased the dragon. I've never caught it. You never catch it. Trust me. That if you guys want to know the truth about it, you never catch it. And then, of course, they showed more of the Marvel family and that stuff. And then they talked about the sets where they said, they're going to all these like famous places and, showing them. And
that's how I was with Shazam as well. I had low expectations, so it ended up being not bad.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm going to kind of go into this one as well. Like, it was funny. It was a good DC family movie.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that this one's going to be right around the same.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be fun. Mary Marvel is going to be probably going to see a bit more of a bump, but Mary Marvel's books right now are just out of reach for a lot of people. So, not ridden a dragon with Danzig, not even chased a dragon with Danzig. But Danzig does have a tramp stamp. Trust me.
Cowboys' butts drive me nuts. That's what it says.
Yeah, Gary says I like the Harryhausen vibe. So do I. I like the Greek Titans type, vibe. It's really, really good. All right. Before we get to probably the best of the bunch, there was some video game ones too.
Oh,
yeah.
I after watched, like, at first, it's like when I first watched it, I was like, oh, it's a video game, shit. And then by the time I finished this trailer, I was like, I want to go buy whatever system it's on, or if it's on both systems. If I have to go buy a PS19 or whatever the fuck came out that I have to get it, I'm gonna buy it.
Crypto, right? You're talking about crypto?
No. Gotham Knights, bro.
That was a joke.
Yeah.
That was a joke. Crypto looks like the new Superman.
And we both walked into that joke.
Yeah. The Gotham Knights one starts off really cool because it's got a monologue or a voiceover by Penguin that's just talking, about how the Court of Owls has always been in the shadows, and how, Batman not being around anymore, that you should stay away from this. And then they just start showing some amazing looking gameplay and cool features and just really cool stuff. And the Court of Owls,
they were getting real close.
Yeah, The Court of Owls stuff looks super, super cool, man. Yeah. I mean, everything about this game looks fun. The characters, the characters that are in it look fun. There's one part that I'm going to show you, a short part. It starts right here. Here we go. All right. You ready? Well, let's not, we'll turn on the echo for a second. That's dope. And then right here. That is so cool, man. I just love, and then they this right here. So creepy. Right? Just super creepy. I like it. I like it a lot. What do you guys think?
It looks great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Court of Owls was really cool.
Yeah. A lot of fun stuff. Rated R says Squid Game masks. Lol. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We got our first guest of the night. Shout out to Red Hood. What up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, guys? What's going on?
We are rocking through the Fandome stuff. Did you see the Fandome trailers?
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, Jesus Christ. That Batman looks good. And that's because I was talking shit about Batman the other night.
You made you eat your words, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard, and chat and anybody on the panel tell me if I'm wrong. Isn't there talks of a Gotham Knights HBO Max series that might have the Court of Owls in it?
That's what I thought. Honestly, the Court of Owls were going to be a part of this movie, but evidently not. It's going to be a part of that HBO Max series.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. Will Miranda says, does this mean that the first appearance of Talon is going up? All that Court of Owls stuff is going to start moving, and it's already at a decent price, but that's one of those storylines that's so good that even without any like MCU or DCU universe entertainment stuff, it still is a wanted issues. All those New 52 Batman issues, all those combo pack variants, all the variant covers that
man, we made sure to pick all those up.
Yeah, the issue 2 is the one to get.
Yes. And there's a 1 in 250 on that one too. So
I only have 17 of those.
I'm not surprised.
I have 18, so I got you beat.
You liar!
My dad can beat up your dad.
But I like how they got the whole Colin Farrell Penguin going, and it kind of sounds like him too.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Dude, I can't wait, man. I can't wait for the Batman movie.
Yeah. And this is a game.
Game just looks crazy, man.
I don't play video games, but I want to play this fucking game.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I agree. Nate 138 says it's one of the best Batman story arcs ever written. 100% agree. 100% agree.
Scott Snyder, the Scott Snyder run.
Yeah, even all the tie-ins and the little they did issues in all the different Bat Family books. Man, they were freaking good. There were some Nightwing tie-ins that were really freaking good.
Yeah, I mean, Nightwing goes in and infiltrates it. It's awesome.
Yeah. It was smart storytelling, very smart storytelling. That's the type of stuff that we just want to see more of. We want to see really smart.
Absolutely. We were talking about like great writing paired up with a great artist. Him and Capullo, I mean, they lit it up, and it was almost like Donny Cates and Stegman.
Yes.
I mean, that's what we're lacking, It's like, because we were talking about the Watchmen, and you had Gibbons and Moore collabing together. I mean, like, you don't see enough of that right now in comic books. It's either one or the other, or it's great artwork on a comic book that you'll probably never open up, right?
Yep. So. Yeah, that's why covers are so important nowadays.
That whole Capullo Snyder run, I couldn't wait for each issue to come out.
Oh yeah,
that was one of those ones where like you ran to the store, the comic book store on Wednesday to grab them and that was to hurry up and read them.
Yeah.
I mean, really you felt like when Donny Cates, first arrived and he was, making his little run, and Scott Snyder was there. You had DC against Marvel, and that was going to be a thing that they were raising each other's level. So
yeah, they make each other better. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure if Capullo read a really crazy script from Snyder, he had to make sure he wrote the baddest page ever.
Oh man,
or he drew the baddest page ever. So, yeah,
nothing like it since. So you just wish they'd get back to doing more stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what Scott Snyder's doing now. It's just like he's doing some independence, right?
Yeah, he's going to Substack.
He's doing American Vampire.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I like American Vampire when he did it with Sean Gordon Murphy.
Yeah,
now that
I
was
remember
some
that.
badass shit.
Sean Gordon Murphy did some good Batman's writing too.
Oh yeah, he did a couple of covers too. That's kind of how I first noticed him. He did some on an annual. Sean Gordon Murphy did an annual, and then of course he did his, what was it, Tokyo Road or
Yeah. Noctera is good. I just started reading
Noctera's good.
Noctera. Yeah. Shout out to Big Nosh. All right. Now, by far, probably next to the Batman trailer, it's very hard to not say that this was the best part of DC fandom, and of course, is
Dude, I lost my
Peacemaker.
shit when I watched this.
You know what? I did not see this trailer.
Oh, just
What?
wait. We're gonna show you something so funny, Red Hood.
So I was watching a little bit of the fandom, and then I caught the Batman trailer probably a couple hours ago.
So they kind of start off and they show where he's at and stuff, and then they immediately show him hanging out with Vigilante. So we're gonna get Vigilante. So we'll get to that in a little bit. So yeah, the Vigilante stuff looks really good in this. He looks like a really good character, but they show John Cena just doing all these silly, stupid stuff, and John Cena, man, like
magic bullet, bro.
Yes, 100%, dude. It's just like when they started out, and he goes, "I'm a superhero," and the janitor's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Peacemaker," and he laughs. He's like, "Never heard of you."
Yeah, there's no superhero named Peacemaker.
Hey, dude, I hope Weasel makes an appearance in this show.
Oh,
man.
I wish. I love that character.
So that little character lived at the end. So we'll see.
So they show him hooking up with more of the same group of the Suicide Squad lackeys that were running Suicide Squad.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the tech support.
Tech support. You got it. So
I like how they kind of stole that. What's his name from Deadpool 2?
Yes.
What's his name? Remember when he's the regular guy and you're on, and he jumps in. He doesn't have a fucking parachute.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I remember you're talking about. Yeah.
They had like the regular person as part of it too. I like that.
So this chick right here, I got to look up her name, but she was in this show on HBO called Roadies, I think it was called. It was really, really good. I really like her as an actress. Imogen something, I think. Absolutely beautiful. Really, really good in everything I've seen her in. And this looks really good. But there are some funny parts. All right, so here we go. This is one of the funniest parts in the whole thing. And if you guys remember the beginning of the show where Kyle talked about the infamous butt baby line, I'm going to give this to you guys. Here you go.
Other than Golf. Golf may be traveling with his family.
Are you sure those two kids came out of those parents? That's an attractive couple, and that one looks like it came out of them, but the other one looks like a butt baby. There's two types of babies. One comes out normal, and then butt babies. Worse in every way, they come out of a woman's butt. Butt baby until I was like 14.
Dude, I lost my shit the first time I saw that. I was like, oh my god.
I believed I was a butt baby till I was 14.
It's so fucking funny.
Dude, they didn't go there. Wow, dude.
Dude, a butt baby.
There you go, Chad Cave. Absolutely, yeah. I believe that's Imogen Poots.
Damn, that's Chad's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, Chad's a great dude, man.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah,
it's so awesome.
Yeah, that was really funny. But probably to me, the funniest part is when he goes home and sees his dad, and he comes home and he and he gets to hang out with his best friend. There's Vigilante again. They show Vigilante doing some stuff, but and my favorite stuff, and let me find it here.
Man, all those Vigilante books are going to go up, man.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to talk about it. So when he finds his pet eagle and they start showing it, and then his pet eagle are driving, and the pet eagle is hanging out at his face out the car like a dog in the wind.
Dude, that's crazy, dude.
And then they share a loving embrace.
Here we go. You guys ready for this? This is the next best part of this trailer.
Oh my god.
Wow.
He's hugging me. Dad, grab my
Dude,
phone.
that's awesome, dude. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Dad, get the
Oh
camera.
my god, dude. I gotta
Get
watch
my
this
phone.
trailer.
Get my phone.
Give me my phone.
Dude, that is awesome, man. You gotta be fucking shitting me, dude. Just when I thought DC was like flatline, dude, they have a little beat going. Dude.
Isn't that what, dude? This totally gives me, and I know I get it, you guys are just trailers, but this totally gives me a little bit of hope. That
dude? I'm
DC
fucking in, dude. 'Cause
Yes.
if Suicide Squad was great, you know, if you just want to just
The
forget
second
about,
one was.
yeah, if you just want to forget about what's going on in the world, you watch that movie and you forget everything.
Yeah.
Like if they have that same kind of feel with this, I mean, Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah.
Now, look,
All right.
when is that coming out?
January 13th.
Oh, great. Okay.
Kevin, Cena has a really weird looking face. It really is appropriate for comedy. And now he's kind of grown his hair out and he's got the old, like I do, right? He's got the middle-aged comb over, part on the side. Yeah, he's got to lean into the comedy. He doesn't really have a face for action anymore.
Dude, when he's on the Eagles hugging him.
Hey, so I got to get this off of my mind, dude. You know, I got up at 4:00 this morning, getting ready to go to work, and so I saw Taken, right? I always put on Taken every now and then, right? And so as I'm driving to work, I'm thinking about like he had just did this job with his buddies, right? You know, protecting this singer, right? And they're probably some elite force or something like that from Covert, Black Ops or whatever. None of the motherfuckers went with him to Paris to go get his daughter. They just had one guy running intel, and telling them where they were from, like Marco from Trapollo or whatever.
Marco
So
from
I'm thinking-
Travoya.
Yeah, Trapollo, Marco,
Marco from Detroit.
There's a
Yeah.
guy I worked with. His name was Marco, and he was from somewhere. I used to go, it's Marco from Travoya. I didn't
But
have
I'm
no idea what
thinking
I was talking about, but I told him that every day.
I'm trying to rationalize, right? Because they're a tight crew, right? Like if my buddy's daughter was taken from him and I knew karate and a whole bunch of shit, right? I'm with you, bud. Oh, let's go get your daughter, right? And it dawned on me after all these years, that's a big fucking plot hole.
They're not getting paid.
That's a big plot hole.
I love this last.
I mean, maybe.
Process. I always put on Taken every now and again.
He didn't need their help, He didn't need their help at all, But like I'm just saying.
Well, here's my counterpoint to you is that a team of one is a lot more mobile than a team of four.
True.
You have to smuggle 4 times as many bodies across a line, a border than you would just Liam Neeson's lanky ass. But the thing about Taken that kills me is that it was shot pre-John Wick.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a scene where Liam Neeson is jumping over a fence, and it's like 15 shots lined up of him jumping over this fence. Whereas in John Wick, you have 30 seconds of him just shooting guy after guy after guy after guy after guy. And there's not a single cut. Just straight film.
Are you trying to
Lazarus
compare
Taken
it
is a
close to
relic.
Steven Seagal running?
Yeah.
As Liam Neeson hopping a fence?
When there's a different cut of that movie, and I remember I saw like I think they since released it, but I remember like it was a screener copy or something like that, and it had like it was more graphic. And I think they do have a director's cut now with all that stuff in it, but like it's a much different movie than what they show on.
It's got 36 extra seconds that changes the movie.
Oh yeah, it's totally different. Totally different, man. He just whacks the guy who gives the pony to his daughter. You know, what a piece of shit, right? Yeah, she don't need you anymore. I got her a pony, bro.
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
I got her a pony. Like, compete with that, bro.
Dude,
got a horse.
Taken came out so long ago. There's no spoiler alert.
No, man, I'm sorry. I saw it at 4 this morning, and I'm like, dude, like, how come his buddies didn't go help him out? You know, just random thoughts by Red Hood. You know,
Glad,
a couple
glad
people
we got to cover that.
A couple of people are asking about Super Pets. If we saw the Super Pet ones, we saw it. They showed it. You guys can go check that out. It was okay. It wasn't. It was. I mean, it was cute. It was a kid movie.
You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Superman 64, where he has to fly through the hoops and it's the worst game for the Nintendo 64 ever made.
Yeah. But there was a funny part where they, did the joke where the dog's just peeing forever. It was pretty funny.
Dude, it sounds like I missed a lot, dude. Jesus Christ.
Dude, DC.
I mean, there's a lot of content.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's stuff we're totally missing. There was more games. There was all kinds of crazy stuff. They talked about TV shows also. So just a lot of stuff coming out.
Anything for Green Lantern? Did they show anything for Green Lantern?
I didn't see anything for Green Lantern. They just talked about it coming. There was also nothing. I didn't see anything about Calvin Ellis or Val Zod. I didn't see any of that stuff, even though they announced. Yeah, but they did announce like those movies and TV shows are coming out. The Ta-Nehisi Coates Superman movie is coming out, and the Calvin Ellis TV show is coming out. So that was pretty interesting.
I saw on Twitter they announced Static.
Yes, shout out to Rob's Comics. Make sure you guys check out Rob on Whatnot, and also here on Tales from the Flipside, him and Josh Allen and John Z and Matt Roybal do some amazing foreign comics content here on the channel. But they did talk about Milestone. They talked about how they have the first season animation done for the Milestone stuff, and the second season's already written, so we'll be getting at least 2 seasons of that. They talked about the Static Shock movie that is going to be coming. There is a Static Shock movie coming.
We haven't talked about Flash yet.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Goosebumps, bro. That's some fucking goosebumps, bro.
The Flash was cool. The stuff that they showed for Flash was cool. It was very small. And Ezra Miller shows up and he starts saying, I'm really sorry. There's not.
He needs to get rid of the dog collar, though.
But he had a friggin' dog collar on, man. I was like, what the hell? Like I don't.
Bro, he was about to go to his bondage time.
Yeah,
bro. Michael Keaton, bro.
Michael Keaton, yeah.
Bro.
And the part where they showed.
Sorry, Sam.
The part where they showed him pulling away at the very end, he sees the Batmobile, and they show him pulling off the sheet, and then they cut to a black screen, and you just hear Ezra Miller just like, holy shit,
I hope it's a Bat Camaro.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Bat mullet.
Hey, you know what car that is, right? Like,
yeah, the old school Batmobile, the '89 Keaton Batmobile.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, that's who they're talking to. That's who Ezra Miller's talking to, is the Michael Keaton Batman.
So they went, DC just, said, we got Batman and we're showing you we got Batman and we're not going anywhere. That's the impression that I got from that. This is our money guy, and we're letting you have it. You can have Iron Man, you can have we got Batman.
How about this one? So for all of you Blue Beetle fans, Jamie Reyes, right? Is it Jamie Reyes? Is that his name?
Jaime Reyes.
Jaime Reyes. Thank you. Yeah.
Jaime Vato.
The Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle is a great character, and I really loved when they did this. I think they did this around the time in 52. Wasn't that the Jaime Reyes Blue Beetle stuff? But this looks interesting. So we're going to get Blue Beetle series. I'm very interested to see that. They did they did some other interesting stuff like I said that they talked about, which is going to be cool.
Is Booster Gold going to be in the Blue Beetle series?
I don't think so, because it's not the same. Like, it's a different Blue Beetle. You know what I mean? Like, the Booster Gold Blue Beetle is Ted Cord, right?
Cord.
Yeah, and this is Jaime Reyes. It's a different character.
Boy, they're pumping some shit out. I was surprised Marvel didn't come out with anything to kind of blunt them, you know?
Yeah. Will Miranda, that is really cool. It says the director is a buddy of mine, also Puerto Rican, born and raised. That's cool. That's really cool. I'm glad they're doing that. That's very interesting. So,
you think DC's coming out with Static Shock to try and beat them to the Miles punch? You know,
that's a great question. I don't know. They should have came out with Static stuff a long time ago.
Oh, years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now it's going to be a casting call, right? They don't have an actor yet.
I don't think so. Yeah. I don't know. I have no idea about that.
Will Smith's kid.
No. Get out of here.
Why do you got to bring up that guy?
Yeah,
I had just about forgotten about him.
Yeah.
You just ruined my day. Thank you, Kyle.
Dude, they ruined the Karate Kid, bro.
Yeah, it was sad. All right, so that's kind of the DC fandom talk. A lot of fun stuff. Make sure you guys go check it out. It was really worth it. It was funny because I was kind of poo-pooing the whole DC fandom thing. I was kind of like, I'm not even looking forward to this. Yeah. And it just really tripped me out, man. It really tripped me out. It was a lot of fun.
Dude, that Batman feels got like 70s feel to it, gritty, kind of, just, it looks badass. Can't wait, man.
The tunnel scene.
Yeah, the tunnel scene.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean, what the hell's going on, dude?
Awesomeness.
I was shocked.
Fucking awesomeness.
Yeah, it's about fucking time, bro.
All right, this next little thing I want to hit on real quick is very interesting. We talked multiple shows on the channel last week about the distribution issues. Penguin put out distribution books, the first books last week, and they were just trashed.
Looks pretty good to me.
Consider it added, Chad.
Yeah, it's added. So here we go, week 2. And it's funny because we've been talking, there's a lot of retailers and LCS owners that, are part of the Flipside family and the content comics YouTubers groups and stuff. And we've been talking to them and they've been saying, we've been contacting Penguin, and Penguin's been saying they're going to fix it all. And so is Marvel. We even contacted Marvel and Marvel says they're on top of it.
They're fucking liars.
They are lying.
How are they going to fix the postman from stepping all over these boxes, dude?
Yeah. I mean, this is terrible. This is really bad. So week 2 comes, and it's just as bad, if not worse, for some people than week 1.
Hey, you remember the beginning of Ace Ventura when he's kicking that box and he's dressed up like the UPS guy, right? That's it. That's the mental image I get on this shit, dude.
Let me ask you a question.
Dude, like, that doesn't happen. Dude, like, it almost seems like somebody's intentionally damaging these books.
Yeah. Kevin Hamilton says they said it wouldn't be done for a few weeks. Okay. So they say they were still working on it. It might be a few weeks, but
I know how they can fix it. Thicker fucking boxes.
Yeah. Not only that, learn how to put comics in a box. I mean, make sure they don't move around. Jesus.
What they should do is, like that thicker foam stuff, they should make almost like a beer cooler. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you're shipping something that's like cold, it's like a box and it's got
within
like
a box.
Yeah, and it's got the thick lining in it. Like,
I'll tell you what they should do. Here's a piece of advice, Penguin. Contact Drew Lujan of Wanted Comics and hit him up because that guy knows how to freaking ship comic books, man. It's not very hard.
Just send them all to Red Hood. Just send the whole shitty box to him, and
these motherfuckers are keeping me in business, bro. I've been pressing so much of this new modern stuff by Penguin, dude. Like, bro.
Yeah. Trace Hunter says, I'm on Uline buying supplies now. They are just being cheap. Oh man,
That's somebody at quality control, man.
That's where they need to not cut corners. Is how they ship it. Don't cut corners somewhere else. Like
David Samuelson, you say head back to Diamond and guess what you'll get? Well, you know what's funny? A lot of these people are heading back to Diamond. I've heard that from a lot of retailers that they're like, they'll just wait a little bit extra time because they already know Diamond can ship better than it. Might not be perfect, but it's better than this.
Oh yeah,
man. So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
Go back to that last pick.
That 1 in 25 all fucked up.
God damn, dude. You know, like in Animal House where they drop that whiskey bottle in front of John Belushi. He's like,
yeah. Haven for Heroes. Shout out to Haven for Heroes, the comic shop. Haven, where are you at? Drop a line where you're at so we can give you a shout out there. He says my lunar boxes came in a single box this week. So yeah, looks like for most people.
Wow. Look at that shit, dude. What kind of cardboard is that, dude? It doesn't even look like the diamond. At least the diamond
it's like this.
Yeah.
That's what kind of cardboard it is.
Yeah. Yeah. For anybody that's near Port Jervis, New York, make sure to go check out Haven for Heroes. And hit them up. Go spend some money in their shop. Yeah, so I just thought that was very interesting.
Sold that for cover price to somebody.
Really? Good for him.
I know. It's awesome. He messaged me. He's like, shit, I did it again. I sold the 1 in 25.
He did it again.
He did it again.
Trey Hunter said the same thing that you said, Red Hood. They look like they're handled by Ace Ventura. Yeah, it's a box made of manila folder.
It must say on those boxes, kick here.
Yeah.
See, that's what it looks like. Manila folder cardboard, man. Yeah. Who said that? That was
real quick, I see a lot of people actually talking about Baltimore. Haven says I'll be in Baltimore. Hell yeah. I can't wait to see you there. I can't wait to see everybody in Baltimore.
Man, I can't
wait. A lot of us, it's gonna be fun. A lot of us are going. Joe's gonna be there as well. Next Friday. So a week from today, basically, or a week from yesterday. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. We have a lot of plans, and just really looking forward to seeing a lot of people in person and buying people drinks, and hanging out. So
I just I was telling the other guys to just get a fund going for my bail money, so I don't start shit with anybody. Hopefully there's no green Power Ranger there to knock his ass out, bro.
Whoa, what's the beef with the Rangers?
Oh, man. He was sitting at a table at a LCS. This was a couple of years ago. And, he's about 5'5" and started talking shit to me because I almost knocked down some of his shit on the table, his book bag. And,
Are you talking about Jason David Franks?
It may have been him. I'm not good with Power Ranger names, but I know him as fucking Pussy.
He's the guy that almost got taken out by Fat Punisher here in
Phoenix. Really? See, he's a troublemaker. I don't feel that bad now, man. I fucking knew it, dude. Fucking talking shit because I hit your little satchel.
It's a satchel.
Yeah, dude. I was telling Big Leg about it. He was just like, don't worry about it. It's like, fuck that dude, man. I don't like bullies.
Yeah.
That dude's an MMA fighter.
I don't give a shit. I'll scratch his eyes out. God damn it.
Yeah.
Like from fucking Kill Bill.
Yeah. Motor City Comic Con this weekend went down. We were hoping to get somebody that might have been there this week or this weekend.
New shirt, Reddit.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, there you go. I'm not good with Power Rangers. That's a t-shirt. Hell yeah, bro.
Oh, man.
Just comes to me, man. Just comes to me.
That's where Mr. Marco's at, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Marco, I think, does have a booth at Motor City Comic Con. I think it was 619.
It's in the bathroom so that he can bitch about Neil Adams.
Bro, they sell comic books in Detroit, bro.
Yeah, I saw Comic Man Andy was there. As a matter of fact, let me go find Comic Man Andy's page here in a second. I'm just trying to see if there's any decent stuff on Twitter about it, that type of stuff.
The tweeter.
Donnie Cates was there.
Oh shit, is he gonna be there? Because I was talking shit about Cates, dude.
You're gonna have to go say you're sorry, bro.
I'm so sorry.
Man, I love Donnie Cates, dude, but I just feel like, that end of that Venom run really just pissed me off, dude.
I think a lot of people feel that way about
Hey,
it.
I think we've said it many times.
But
he's not a closer.
So in my biggest rant, I think it was on the Dealer Flipside. On my biggest rant, I think I figured it out. So Misery, like when she kidnapped James Caan and made him rewrite the story or whatever. That's what I think happened with Cates, man. Somebody kidnapped him and forced him to.
Hey, according to the MCM
it.
comments, it was me.
Somebody forced a rewrite, man. That's because that's the way it ended. Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
Captain Universe. Come on, bro.
Let me find
bro.
Comic Man Andy's Instagram real quick. I believe
put
Dino
Green Power Ranger in there.
There you go.
I wasn't sure if Dino had a chance to go yet. He might be going tomorrow.
Look at that. Kate signs with a dildo.
Dude, you see Comics Elite had him live signing books. Was it yesterday or the day before?
Really?
Yesterday?
Cates?
Yeah.
Donnie Cates? Must be at Motor City Comic Con. So here's some of Andy's pictures from MCC.
That's a good one, man.
Yeah, that's a really good one right there. It's Andy and his wife, that's Andy's wife right there. It's definitely not Andy dressed up as Mr. T. That could be Andy right there, but I doubt it.
Dude, that's a good Chewy, bro.
I like it. There you go. He says, when you order a single and the bartender brings you this and says, buckle up.
Wow.
Yeah,
nice.
It's going to be a good con. This is was really cool. He showed this. He says, first page in our first ever Comic Con sketchbook is a banger. Thank you to, I don't know who this is, for absolutely stunning Ahsoka Tano page. Andy Bennett, I believe. Andy Bennett. So,
okay.
That's actually really good, man. That's really good, dude. The face might not be amazing, but everything else is great.
Who is he?
So this is the funniest part, though. So I think Andy was on the news for Motor City Comic Con. Everybody,
what? He's messing with kids again, bro.
Comic and pop culture conventions have gotten bigger than ever, and Motor City Comic Con was no exception.
Yeah, then COVID hit, forcing the cancellation of the 2020 event.
Shout out to
in
Comic Man
Novi,
Andy.
but now it's back, giving our Tim Pamplin a chance to resume his annual tradition of showing us the colorful costumes and eye-popping artwork.
And it feels good to be back, Mr. Hawaiian Shirt, as we scan the lines here. This was just before noon, before the doors opened up at Motor
Where's
City
Comic
Comic
Man
Con.
Andy?
As you say,
See if
took
we
a year
notice
off
anybody.
for the pandemic, but now it's back bigger and better than before. Just wait until you see who some of the celebs are.
All right, guys, you can go ahead and open the doors. We're ready to go.
And with that, the comic aficionados and the cosplay actors made their way into the Suburban Place collection in Novi.
Let's look for our first Something is Killing the Children cosplay.
Yeah, 2.5 years.
And watching people go by. We love to watch the people going by dressed up.
It is the best of people watching. Just in time for Halloween, a witch. There's Thanos.
That one was actually pretty good. I saw a dude that was dressed up as Thanos.
Is that
was
the
pretty
Jim
good.
Starlin was there?
Yeah, Jim Starlin.
Marvel Comics. Oh, and look, the world famous girl with a Kroger bag on her head.
That was not funny.
Or is announcing.
Yeah, that was not funny.
Interesting.
It's the line.
Oh wait, hold on. Before Comic Man Andy shows up, there she is. The first Something is Killing the Children cosplay of the season. Yeah. All right, here's Comic Man Andy.
Brought to you first.
As it was in 2019.
That's YouTube vlogger Comic Man Andy. Got quite a following on the YouTubes. He's all about comics.
They're on the hunt. They're looking for gold. They're looking for what they're collecting.
There's also a slew of celebrities.
That is awesome. Shout out to Comic Man Andy.
Hey.
Bro.
That's cool. They showed his YouTube channel and anything. Said
Dude, that's
he's a little
big time,
star.
bro.
That is awesome, dude.
I agree with
We're
JJ.
gonna get you on TV, Brian. We're gonna get you on TV, bro.
Comic book Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what? I bet they would. I bet they will care why they call you comic book Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, is that the dude from NSYNC, dude?
Yeah. Guess who Dino's getting an autograph from this weekend?
Joey Fat One?
Joey Fat One. He is. He is. He actually is. I believe he is. I think his wife forced him. So we can all make fun of Dino for getting a Backstreet Boys autograph.
No, that's NSYNC, dude.
Whatever. Same thing.
Hey, bro.
Hey,
And Coco.
I'd rather have Ice-T's autograph on a
Oh,
body
yeah.
count.
Hell yeah.
CD.
Ice-T, bro.
I like a bat out of hell.
Meatloaf? Nah, I could pass on
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. I thought he was dead. I didn't realize he was still alive.
well, you know.
Dead to me.
All of the boxes.
This is what I'm looking forward to.
So whether you're looking for that collector comic or dress up and do some role playing, it's all about having a little bit of fun.
There's no divisions here at all. It's about the content. Comic books, cosplay, artwork. It's about coming and enjoying yourself for who you are and what you really enjoy and being able to be with your friends.
The Motor City Comic Con
Shout out to
runs
Comic Man
through
Andy.
Sundays
That's cool,
out in
dude.
Novi, the Suburban Collection.
Is that Marco?
No,
I'm just playing.
Where? Hold on.
Along Grand River. Masks are a must.
I bet you Marco's somewhere
So if
in
you're going
here.
to put a mask on, well,
I
you
bet
might
you
as
he
well
knows
dress
where
up.
he's at. Wait, hold on. Let's see here. No.
That's the scene in Novi. Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
That's great. That's great, man.
Pre-pandemic,
That's really cool. So yeah, make sure you guys if you guys are going to Motor City Comic Con tomorrow, another day. Yeah, he's just using his wife to get an excuse to get your phone
Join
number.
me, and together we can rule the galaxy. No, I'm just playing.
I don't know all the NSYNC names.
Hey, bro, true story. I won back in 2000. I won a contest with Nabisco, and me and my ex-fiance and a couple of her friends went to see a private concert with NSYNC at Disney World at the House of Blues. And bro, let me tell you,
They rocked it, didn't they?
Hey, bro, open bar, bro. I don't even remember, like, after the first song, dude. Like, so the waitress comes over and she brings because I loved Crown and Coke back in the day in my former life, right? So brings over a big Crown and Coke, and I go, so how much would this be, like, if we were paying for it? She goes, that's about $8. Okay, I'll just take 3 more. Let me have 3 more. And dude, like this, you know, just abuse, this abuse that I partaked in, you know, and I'm all getting drunk, yelling at Justin Timberlake, Justin, yeah, baby,
bring sexy back, bitch.
I love it.
Hey, you don't abuse JT.
True story,
You don't
man.
abuse
You know,
JT.
it's a good thing there was no witnesses, bro. Bro, because I was probably dancing my ass off.
You were doing this?
Oh my god, dude! It's
I bet you got some sweet. I bet you got some sweet moves when you're drunk.
Man, who knows? But needless to say, that was I embarrassed the shit out of my ex. You know, so it was kind of one of the things that led to the falling out.
After that, it was bye.
Yeah.
No,
the
man.
drink.
But
Kyle
true
makes
story
a
though,
terrible
man.
joke. Drink.
So we were wearing these lanyards, right, for NSYNC private concert, and they had to move it from Planet Hollywood to the House of Blues. And you're talking, I felt like king shit because like all these teenage girls are like, oh my god, can I go with you? And
He was like Wayne and Garth,
bro,
in
they
Milwaukee.
they were crying, and I was like, damn, dude, this shit is like, that's some star power, dude. Like when you got like chicks passing out for your ass, bro. Like, man,
your
dude.
body up.
Hartman hitting us with the one-liners.
Oh yeah, rock your body, yeah, dude. Justin, bro.
So shout out to Dom Tober. Follow Dom on IG. He's also he shows up every once in a while over with the Dark Side crew. Really good dude. I love seeing his con Instagram posts. He was at NYCC last weekend. He's at MCC this weekend, and I love this picture he took because I own multiple of these blow up joints, and this is one of the coolest cosplays I've ever seen.
Oh, you got to be kidding!
That is awesome.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to Raw and the Willy Wonka of weed, John Kesselman. But if you guys know anybody that works with Raw or go to any Raw sponsored events, they have these blow up joints that come in like this big, and that big. And I got a ton of them, man. And they're freaking awesome. And what you can do with them is you can take a one of those smoke machines that like I forget what it's there's these things that you can put like a joint in, and it blows, it shotguns the smoke out. It like pushes it out through air, and you can fill these things up with smoke, right? And then open the little air thing and just press the thing, and it'll shoot marijuana smoke out of it too. So while you're carrying it, you give people hits. So really cool. And
that's a badass costume, man.
So is that the Dinobots one.
I know what Brian's doing at Baltimore.
Hey, you know what my first stop in Baltimore is? It's land at the airport, get an Uber to the closest dispensary. First stop. So yeah. So that was, I thought that was really cool. Here is Dom Tobers. He's got a couple cool things. This is another couple images from Motor City Comic Con. He's got some really cool Star Wars content.
Is that Mom Mothma, dude?
Yeah, that is. You're right.
Yes, right.
You're
That's
right.
the first Mom Mothma
and the Inquisitor
I've ever
too.
Seen. Yeah, Inquisitor.
Here's some Mandalorian stuff. Ahsoka.
There's Yoda.
You're terrible.
I'm sorry.
That's a good Daredevil. That is interesting.
That is interesting.
That one's actually kind of cool. That's actually kind of cool too.
Bro, that's pimp, dude.
All right, how she's got the blue sheen.
Dude, that is awesome.
Force Ghost.
Yeah,
Force Ghost. Yeah. There you go.
Dude,
Boba
bro,
Fett.
that's badass, dude.
Yeah.
Go back to that, Brian. Come on.
Look at that one.
Go back.
Which
to
one?
that
The Force
Fett.
Ghost?
The Boba Fett.
Oh, the Boba Fett. Hold on. Is this the 12-inch from the 80s?
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
Rated. What is that? A 7.5?
Yeah, 75.
Christ.
AFA 75. Matter of fact, speaking of AFA, Diamond just bought AFA.
I heard.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy. We're all wondering what the next move for Diamond is. Yeah, they're making moves.
I thought they didn't have any money, dude.
Come on, the Jeppies they are entrenched into comics, man. They don't have liquid cash. They definitely have liquid comic books. Here we go. Here's some more cosplay. I love Bosk, Leia, and the Boosh. Some troopers.
It's Marco.
Is that Marco?
It's fucking Marco.
Dude, that's Marco, right?
We just found Marco, ladies and gentlemen.
Finally, I've been looking fucking for him for the whole time now.
Yeah.
Bro, is that Amidala?
That's supposed to be Amidala or her I forget what they call who was the chick that was there was Shmi? No. Padme, and who was the one that was fake, right?
Dude, that shit looks expensive, man. The gown and everything.
That's Marco with his helmet on. That's a short Darth Vader, so that might be Marco with his helmet on.
Lord Helmet. No, sir, I wasn't looking at you play with your toys.
I think cosplaying as Dark Helmet would be so funny, dude. That's a cool Boba Fett.
Yeah.
It's too tall to be Marco.
That maybe.
That might be.
That's pretty boss. That's actually a pretty good Cara Dune. Pretty good
Yeah.
Valance, or what was his name? Yeah, Valance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, so that's that. Motor City Comic Con, pretty cool.
yeah, that was awesome, dude. We're gonna take better pictures though, man.
Yeah. So I just want to remind everybody, make sure that you guys check out the Star Wars show tomorrow night. JJ Maxwell, Jedi Johnson, and the rest of the crew, Marco, Solo Wookie, they're just doing really good stuff, and they have some really fresh takes on Star Wars theory crafting. I really love the segments that JJ and Jedi are doing.
Oh, they're
there
killing
right
it. JJ
now.
and
so good.
and Jedi,
man.
they're all killing
Yeah.
it over there. Good for
Yeah.
them.
Really good stuff.
If you ever want to come on, JJ, let us know.
Yeah, anytime. But we already know the answer to that. Star Wars Sunday on Tales from the Flipside starts at 6 p.m. Eastern on Whatnot. You can find me there tomorrow. I'll be selling Star Wars comics and collectibles, and then we run that for 3 hours, and then of course the Dark Side Cruise starts at 9
What a
p.m.
great lead-in.
Eastern.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, have you sold any of your stuff on eBay, Brian? I saw you were putting up. Really?
I sold the Venom #1 Lethal Protector CGC 9.8 newsstand. I sold the Saga 5th print 9.8.
Wow.
I sold the Thanos 13 9.8. I sold the Witchblade 161 John Tyler Christopher. I sold that for a grip, man. I put it up for 500 and I took a best offer of 350, and that's like one of the highest sales of those ever.
Did you sell that .1?
I haven't sold the .1. Nobody said anything about the .1
Don't
yet.
fucking sell it, dude.
That's why I got a Walker price on it, bro. I got a Walker price on a couple of things.
I have one listed at $7,000, and I'm not going to come down on it.
Yeah, you shouldn't. Some of those things, man, that's a tough book. And wait until that character.
There's only like 33 9/8s, man.
Wow.
Yeah, let's know how much the Saga went for.
I've got 4 of them.
Let me take a look. The Saga went for $350. 5th print 9.8 Saga. I went for $350.
Nice.
Yeah, not bad at all, right? I'm gonna actually take advantage of this right now and drop my eBay store in the chat. There you guys go, and check it out. I sold. What else did I sell? I also sold another thing, and I can't remember what it was.
Hey, did your hockey card make it to?
It did. They made it to Golden. I haven't heard anything back from them of when it's going up. But here's the crazy thing: have you noticed what he's been doing the first couple nights? He scored like 3 goals the other night. I think he had either a hat trick or like 4 points the first game. He's fifth all time right now in goals scored already. So
he's young. He's still young.
Yeah, he's still got a couple of years. They're saying if he plays another, 4 years and averages 20 goals a year, which he's averaging 40, I think, right now. But he'll break the record. So they're really talking a lot about Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby this year, big time. Ooh, look at that. That's a great question. Comic Crypto Stock asks, would you trade the .1 for a UF4 1 in 25?
If yours is a 9.8, yeah, we got a deal.
It's pretty cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
I'll make that trade
every day of the week.
Well, because like I have multiple copies, so I mean I'm good with it, and it's a fair trade, I think.
Yeah. Trace Hunter says, I managed to get one of the JSC Rogue artist proofs this morning. Wow. That's cool. That is very cool. I didn't know he was offering those. Very interesting. Yeah.
The artist proofs. That is cool.
Yeah. Lazarus says he's got a Saga 1 7.0. Nice. Very nice. I think those Sagas got a lot of room right now.
Saga was one of those where I was like, nah.
Yeah, whoever wanted to hit me up on a trade, hit me up on my IG at Red Hood Comic, and we'll work something out if you're serious.
Yeah. Also, make sure you guys follow Red Hood on Whatnot. He's killing it over there too.
Yeah, I was gonna do a sale, man. I was like, man, I didn't feel like shipping anything before Baltimore, dude. I don't want to worry about that. After Baltimore, I'll rock some shit, you know.
Yeah,
I'll try and put up some crazy variants and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm doing my best to put some money in my
No,
pocket.
you got
for
some heat,
Baltimore.
Brian. I like your Star Wars stuff, dude. Like
I did.
I try not to watch because I'm an addict, dude. Like if I see like you holding up a Yoda or like a book or whatever, and I've got like 3 of them, I'm still gonna fucking buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got to behave, dude.
Well, let's be honest, man. The one thing, and I know a lot of people hate when we talk about Whatnot around here, but this is the honest to God truth, you guys. Like, Whatnot is the best place right now in the world to buy collectibles. You will get the best deals that you will ever get on Whatnot right now. It is a buyer's paradise.
They just need to change the approval process.
Yes, because
for some people it takes too long.
Yes, you're right, including
it took me a while, man.
Including that guy,
including
right
me.
Yeah. So, but we'll get you there. We'll get you there, brother.
I'm not worried.
I did pretty well today. I was on for about 4 hours, and I sold a bunch of books, and I think I sold like a full short box. Did really well. Sold a lot of great books for really good prices. And I did pretty well. I think I did like 2,200 for 4 hours, which was nice.
Hey, did you ever get that Walter Payton cello pack graded?
Yeah, it's graded. It's graded in a 8, I believe, or a 7.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
Goosebumps, bro. That's awesome, bro.
It was funny. A guy made the comment on the Whatnot sale. He asked the question. He's like, "What would you do if you came into $10,000 to spend on a collectible?" I said, "I'd buy a PSA 8 Wayne Gretzky OPG rookie in a heartbeat. In 2 seconds, that money would be spent, and no doubt about it." So.
I remember when I used to watch, I think it was right when you came on Tales of the Flipside, and they were talking books or whatever, and then you started busting out all these cello packs, and they're all, yeah, whatever, Brian, you know, and I'm like, so I hit up on what the hell is wrong with you guys? Let the man show his stuff, dude. Like, I was like, are you fucking serious, dude? Yeah, I got this. Okay, yeah, that's nice, Brian. Okay. You know what I mean? I'm like, dude, do you know what that's going for, bro? Like, they didn't know.
People don't realize. They haven't figured it out yet. And well, they are now, definitely. They're definitely figuring it out now. But all right, we're going to get into another quick topic, talk about just a little bit. We're not going to get crazy like we did Monday and, get into it, kind of derailed part of Monday's Flipside show. But one of the reasons there's one reason that I do want to talk about the Superman Son of Kal-El series. And that's because on this show, we've been talking about that series since it came out. We've been following, we've been reviewing comics on this show for a while. We haven't done it the past couple episodes. But one of the books that we reviewed right out the gate was this issue. And both me and Kyle both thought it was absolutely amazing. Right out the gate, this book was good.
Yeah.
They did a really good job. Retelling the story of John Kent being born, and I thought that was so cool how they showed how there was an attack on the world and Superman went to go fight it, and like Green Lantern and Martian Manhunter were out there like telling him like, you shouldn't be here, like there's no reason for you to be here, this isn't even an attack on Earth yet, and you're kind of like, what? And then you realize, well, it's because Lois Lane is getting ready to give birth to his son, and Batman's hanging out guarding the entrance to what's that place that he has? This ice castle. What is that place?
Oh, Fortress of Solitude.
Fortress of Solitude. Yeah. And you're like, oh man, this is great. They told such a good story about that time, and they had John narrating it, and the way he narrated it was so freaking cool. How he's talking, about the moment and stuff, and it was just a really, really good, fresh take on Superboy, and even the issue 2 was decent, and issue 3 it wasn't terrible, but his ice castle, says Colonel Josh. But this character right now, other than being in the news, is also shooting up at the 2 books were on the Hot 10 this week for CBSI. His first appearance, Convergence of Superman 2, was on there, and so was Son of Kal-El #2, which is the first appearance of Jay Nakamura, who is the new character that they are introducing, who turns out to be a love interest for John Kent and stuff. And everybody is kind of tripping out, it's over this story, and the story hasn't really come out yet, and people haven't really read the issues yet. And I think the problem is part of the reasons that I've been getting a lot, even still to this day, getting a lot of messages about it, from my family members or friends who know I'm into comics, who don't read comics, is that they don't realize that this is Superman's son, and he's acting
That's the
as
first
Superman.
thing. I went to my parents' house, I think it was yesterday, and my dad pulls up his phone. He's like, "What do you mean Superman's gay?" And I was like, "Easy, killer.
Yeah.
Step back. Let me explain it a little bit. It's not Superman. They can't do this to Superman. They're not doing anything to Superman."
Now,
but that's the way they're portraying it in the news, though, is the problem.
So, like, if they have a pee-pee touch issue, do you think it would be
get out of here?
Do you think it would be worth money? I'm just saying, like, just to not a grab.
This is the first appearance of the pee-pee touch.
This is no Batman.
No, I'm just saying,
I get you.
Like accidental, but like.
What do you mean? Is it like a brush by?
Well, I'm going to tell you. Let me just tell you, it's not going to be worth much if the pages are stuck together.
Yeah. So don't get too excited.
John Kent's love interest brushes.
Well, you had Batman Damned, right?
That's what it was. Damned, yes.
Right.
Yeah, the Batman hog
with his the cock issue, right?
Yeah.
And I got a perfect 10.
Yeah.
Not a 9.5. I got a 10.
Yeah.
Right.
A full 10.
So like the pee-pee touch issue could be a thing.
Here's the thing. Everybody's talking about Jay Nakamura and that's why Son of Kal-El #2 shot up. But I just want to remind everybody that Nakamura shows up in issue 1. Also, I think he's on the last page as the leader of the Truth website that John is following. And I guess there was a couple things that they talked about. What was it that they were talking about, Tom Taylor, Kyle, that you were talking about? That they changed the tagline for Superman, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be truth, justice, and
not the American way anymore.
Not the American way.
Yeah.
Not the American way.
I get where you're coming from. The possibilities of them doing a great story, especially with this beginning, and then just completely taking a different route and just like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Better tomorrow.
Right.
Better tomorrow. There you go.
Yes. Truth, justice, and a better tomorrow.
But they did that back in the 50s too, though. They took out for the American. They did it then, or they brought it back. They took it away, and then they brought it back, and they've taken it away, and they've done it a couple times. So it's not like this is the first time they've ever done it.
Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. That is very interesting. So that's what I'm talking about. When we have conversations about stuff, I like the conversations where we can just talk about this stuff and figure stuff out. And people are always freaking out, going, "What are they doing to Superman?" And like Kyle said, hold on, let me tell you what's going on here. The only thing, and again, I'll just kind of hit on it. The only thing that I just don't like is that I was such a big, and I still don't dislike John Kent or Damian. I just think that the dynamic has changed so much between them and also what those characters were, that they're being used a little bit insincerely right now. But I did, when Damian and John Kent first appeared, it was such a breath of fresh air, and it was such great characters.
So awesome.
It was so great, and I feel like them aging them 10 years, kind of the way they did, and even when you read issue 2 and 3 of Son of Kal-El, Damian is there, and it's kind of a cool scene, like a touching scene where they're talking to each other. But Damian just doesn't feel like Damian. Like Damian's like, "Hey man, like you know that you're meant to stand up for this, and that's what you should be thinking, and you should go do this," and rah rah rah. And I'm thinking, that's not Damian. Damian's a dickhead. Like Damian's not like and that's kind of what I'm getting at. But don't sleep on the story, because the story is decent. It's definitely not bad. And the thing that I'm really looking forward to is the whole storyline is that Superman is gone. And that's why John Kent has to take over, because Superman is gone. And if you remember when John Kent went into the future with his dad or with his grandfather and was gone for so long, he knows that Superman leaves, and he ends up going missing at this point. And that's one of the cool parts of the storyline that I'm really looking forward to see how that plays out. And I know you're like, a lot of people are saying, like Metal Face here, that Bendis strikes again, but this is Tom Taylor here. And
that's what I was saying earlier. He's getting so much praise for how awesome his Nightwing run is, and now he's got so much controversy on this side with what he's doing with John Kent.
Bro, like, if it could make me money in a 9/8, bro, like, you know, like.
Well, I get that.
That's a dirty flipper in me right there.
No, it's not. No, that is a big part of what our channel is. We love to talk about being able to make money on books and what books are selling well, but also at the same time, we're comic fans. And David Samuelson brings up, you guys don't like continuity. He said so. No, that's not what we said. I said that continuity muddies up the water when it comes to telling good stories nowadays. I love continuity. That is my favorite thing about comics. I love X-Men continuity, even so it's so garbled. I love Green Lantern continuity. I love that. That's why comics is so important, because you have this continuity, the storylines that last for generations. And
people, both DC and Marvel are guilty of it. They make you think that, oh man, this is going to be a run, and then they shit the bed, dude. Like,
yeah.
And you don't know if other people. Like, you don't know if the story was going to go a certain way, and then there's pressure. No, I want to see this character this way.
Yeah.
So we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. And like
on the other end, I absolutely love, there are some, and we've talked about this all the time, about we kind of call it pandering, where they change these characters to kind of, pander to sell books and for money. And they use these political or, these hot button topics to do that, whether it's race or sexuality or some, along those lines, or whether Superman stands for America anymore, that type of stuff. But there is a problem with that, because that's my problem. My problem. I get tired of that. There, you have great characters that you can use for those spots that you don't have to change another character's MO. Like Midnighter and Apollo, two of the best characters in comics. They're gay characters who are in a relationship on a Justice League type team. They're based on Superman and Batman. They're now in DCU proper continuity. Batwoman, Kate Kane, amazing character, LGBT character, LGBTQ character, great character, amazing character. I feel like she's kind of fallen off. They're not using her anymore. There's a lot of really good characters that they could continue the storyline, but they don't have to.
But I don't even think this is going to end up being a driving force of the run.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I
think it's just something that's there in the background. And something that, it might be, so now when he comes back and it's so-and-so that he's talking to, but I don't think it's going to be like a driving force. And I think that's just, it's something that's in there, and then they're going to move forward, but they're going to be able to bring back to it, but it's just going to be a background issue, just so you know.
Yeah. And JJ, you're right. You can change their MO. I get it, but I don't like it. I'm getting you can do it. I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. And he says that they gave heat for Kate Kane at the time. I get it. You're going to get a little heat all the time, no matter what, because there's a lot of morons out there that, they just want to fight. But I think even Kate Kane at the time was a great. The storyline was great. Everything was great about it.
Do you think it's because they had trouble with that actress on the CW, and then it just translated into the comics? It just trickled down.
It could have, because I think we were all really hoping, that character that they had playing her, that actress
she was
that had
cool
playing
as
her,
shit,
was great. She fit the part. You know, she
Dude,
was.
ruined my spec, dude.
Yeah. And I was looking forward to that series. I loved that 52 run with Kate Kane, and I loved the detective run, the J.G. Jones covers,
bro.
Yes.
Pissed.
Double J said, "Did you care much when they made not a heartbeat, not a bit." I actually love that. That's why I recently went and got that cover recently.
Yeah, I got it for you, bro.
Yeah, Red Hood sent it to me. He heard me say it.
You can send it to me. I know you've got 17 of them.
I think that the Harley Quinn Poison Ivy dynamic is perfect. It fits the storyline. It fits everything about her. It's good story writing, and I felt like I don't know where we're going yet.
But we don't even know if this is bad story
you're
writing
right.
yet.
You're right. You're 100% right. And
you know, and Taylor is actually a good story writer.
Yes, he is.
So I think we should give the benefit of the doubt. I think we should just let it be part of the story. And I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised in the end.
Yeah,
bro, that's the type of shit that like they should do with Alfred, bro. You know what I mean? You know, have him hook up with another dude. You know, like because like I could see that, but I don't do Batman and you know and all that. You know,
it's just and again, here's the most important thing, guys, and this is why we talk about this stuff. You know, we're not getting into politics here. We're not getting into hot button topics. This is a comic topic.
No, we're allowed to be selfish.
Well,
right?
not only that,
that's okay.
Not only that, it's very important to have conversations and dialogue about this stuff to even change our mind. I'm willing to say that I don't know everything, and I need my mind changed on a lot of stuff. I think if you can't say, hey, you know, let's have a conversation, and you're willing to have your mind changed, then there's a big problem there. And that's why we have this conversation. That's why we open it up to the chat. That's why we bring people to the table and say, let's talk about this. And that's a good thing. So
it's almost like music. Like if they do something completely different with their album and you're like, what the fuck, man? Why did you change it? That's why I bought the album, because I thought I was going to get this. And you completely went a different way. It's not about politics. It's just like you're purchasing this because of an expectation. And so when that expectation is changed, well, then you got a problem with it. You know, it's like, I've got gay friends, black friends, Asian friends, you know, and it's just like, it has nothing to do with that. I want that book, and I have an expectation for that comic book. And when I open that book up, I want to see this. Yeah. And it's just the selfish person in me that wants that. It has nothing to do with the other noise, right?
Exactly. I love this story because of this. Yeah. Yeah.
It wasn't Superman always gay? Like, isn't that? I mean, he wears a very flamboyant, dressy outfit,
pajamas.
He's got the double life.
He's got his underwear outside.
His underwear on the outside.
Yeah.
No, that's all I say. Though, is I think let's give it a chance. I think it's going to end up being, you know, in its comics, sometimes things have to be there. Like, and it's always, I think. What am I trying to say?
I get what you're trying to say.
Comics have always been something where things are kind of pushed, you know, and I think it's just one of those things.
And JJ, I get what you're saying here. You think it? I think you're just ripping on it because of what you think it is, then not actually what it is. Let's read the story before talking on it and ripping on it 3 times a week. But that's the point I'm making. I have been reading the story. I've been reading Son of Kal-El since issue 1. I've been reading Superman Boy stuff since issue 1. I get it. Issue 4 isn't out yet. And 5 just was the FOC cover, but that's why I'm talking about it, because I am reading it. That's what I'm saying. So, I guess maybe I'm one of the few people that is reading it. Is anybody else reading it? That's what I want to know. Other than Kyle, is anybody else even reading that book? Let me know if you're reading it in the chat. I want to know. Throw up a 1.
It's actually in my pull list. I actually have that book on my pull list.
Yes. Throw up a 1 in the chat if you're reading Son of Kal-El. I would love to see that. If you've read issues 1, 2, and 3.
Although the greatest story about Superman was that Kevin Smith, Death of Superman or whatever, when they
Alan Moore,
no, when he's telling the story about how they wanted him to write the new Superman, right? And so the producer, I forgot his name or whatever.
That's a good documentary.
Didn't want him to have a cape. and didn't want him to fly.
The Nicolas Cage Superman. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had the head, the cybernetic ship head skull of Brainiac. That was a ship. That was such a cool idea.
Can you imagine if that would have played out? You know, God.
I thought it would have been great. Sorry about Paul.
No, it's cool. Yeah, I agree with Patrick, and that's what I was saying earlier. He's writing Nightwing, which everybody loves. I just give it a chance.
Yeah,
it's actually not bad.
It's a good strategy. You know,
we'll see how it plays out, Cotton.
They're talking about the book, and that's what it's designed to do, I guess. You know, shock and awe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. What do we got next? You got any anime goodies this week, Sam?
You know, there is some more movement on Bleach anime. There's been some movement towards getting some new Bleach stuff coming out.
I love Bleach.
One Piece is headed towards episode 1000. November 21st, you'll see episode 1000 of One Piece. We still don't have an actual release date for the Chainsaw Man anime, which is supposed to hit by the end of the year. But probably the most mysterious thing happening right now is Mob Psycho 100 anime.
Hold on,
Twitter,
I gotta look that
up. Has been doing this kind of crazy countdown. So one of the features of the show is that the main character he becomes kind of overwhelmed with emotion, and then his psychic telekinesis powers erupt, and when he reaches 100%, he becomes this godlike power, and he spends the whole show trying to keep that in control.
That's what I try to do every Saturday night.
You get out your cup and you try and fill it up. The Twitter for Mob Psycho 100 anime has been counting up percentage. So it was 93% a couple days ago. Today it's 95%. And it's like, what's going to happen when we get to 100%? There's still some more material they could be adapting into season 3 of that anime. So hopefully we get some more Mob Psycho content. It is a fantastic series, one of my favorites. That's what we're hoping. Maybe a movie, maybe a third season. They have some additional content for, kind of a spin-off series surrounding Reagan, but more Mob Psycho content is always better.
Yeah. I love being able to talk about anime and manga on this channel. So it's nice to open yourselves to new content and stuff. And I think that the Chainsaw Man stuff is absolutely fascinating. Cool story, great looking character or IP. Just cool stuff. JJ says he just watched season 2 this week
of Mob Psycho.
Yeah, Mob Psycho on Crunchyroll.
Mob Psycho season 1 has one of the best dress downs of a villain of all time. And what happens is Reagan is this con man. He has no powers whatsoever, but he runs an exorcism and spiritual advisory store, and he has no abilities whatsoever. So he's hired this powerful psychic teenage kid. They do have a live action of Mob Psycho. It's not good. I hate it. It's terrible. But he hires this kid who is actually the most powerful psychic that's ever lived. And
that's Red Hood.
He teaches the kid that it doesn't matter if you have psychic abilities. It's just like being good at math. You're still a human. You're still a regular person. And it's this really great concept because the villains in this are powerful psychics too, and they all think that they deserve to run the world. You want me to recommend a good anime or manga to start with? Gosh. Mob Psycho 100 is pretty short. It's only 100 chapters. Death Note is good. Bleach is good.
Trigun is the best anime.
Those are pretty light. Get started.
Vash Stampede.
dude. Just pick one and get moving on it. If it's not your
Cowboy
thing, just
Bebop.
find another.
Inuyasha.
Anyway, Reagan, this non-psychic guy, he goes to these villains and he says, "How can you try to take over the world when you haven't even lived in it?" He's like, "You're wearing shoulder pads. You've got makeup on your face. All of this is just vanity, accessory. It serves no purpose." And they're humiliated, and they're like, "You're right. What are we doing? Why are we trying to take over the world? All we're doing is accessorizing. We need to get real jobs and join the world." And he just beats them with the sheer force of eliminating their delusion, and it's amazing. It's the most amazing defeat of any villains I've ever seen.
I love the chat going nuts with all the awesome anime.
Here's the, if you guys want to get into anime and have never been into it yet, let me give you to me probably the number one one to watch, and then that's gonna grab you and pull it into the world. Ninja Scroll. That one for me, man. When
Scroll,
when I first watched Ninja Scroll, man.
Too.
Oh man, that shit was so cool. All right. Got any other goodies?
Oh yeah, Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah,
there's some Cowboy Bebop news too. So the live action is going to be filmed here in the U.S. in English, but Netflix is going to have it dubbed in Japanese using the original anime cast.
That's cool.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is another good one. Really good. Kind of weird.
What was the one that was on? It wasn't Ghost in the Shell, but that was on MTV. But the other one that was on MTV,
Aeon Flux.
Yeah,
I don't think that was as much. Well, maybe.
So
kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
For anybody who is looking for anything anime to kind of whet your appetite or find an entry point, I would say look up a genre that you already enjoy and find an anime or a manga that is
Dragon Ball Z is always a good intro into anime.
Dragon Ball Z was kind of my gateway drug into anime, sure.
Yeah.
But then, Toonami brought in Naruto and One Piece, and I was like, I realized that the manga was way ahead. The story had already been written way ahead of what I was seeing on Toonami, and so that brought me into the manga, into Shonen Jump and all these other publishers who are producing manga, and it gets you into the story, and that's what I love is the story, and the animes often will capture the same magic or enhance the magic.
That was
often
badass.
don't.
Samurai Champloo.
Samurai Champloo, very good.
For me, there was two. There was
just find something. I mean, one of the best animes I've ever seen is about a boys volleyball team, and it's incredible. And
you're gonna have to tell me which one this is because I can't remember. But there's two of them that I just probably got stoned and watched one night and just fell in love with, and I went and found all the DVDs for them and stuff. And one was a series called Read or Die, or ROD. Fascinating, really good. They did like a movie, and they did a TV, like a mini show series. And then there was one, and it was really weird. It was based on like a dude that rode like this motorcycle, and there was a chick with a baseball bat, and the scooter would like change into a robot. And I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah,
it was really weird, man. Really weird.
Yeah, and I think there was another anime that was very similar. It's called Ronin Warriors, and it was like really cool, like samurai kids, and anime and manga have been around a long time. And Fooly Cooly,
yes, JJ, thank you,
dude. JJ always comes through in the clutch.
It is good though. It's really good. There was another one about a little detective, like a kid detective too.
Detective Conan or Case Closed.
Yeah, Case Closed. Yep. Yeah. Shout out to Hartman Sports Cards, who also was a fan of Read or Die. Yeah, that was really good. Really good. All right.
Yeah, there's a million entry points for you if you're looking for something. one of the recurring jokes I hear about anime is that I never had anybody peer pressure me to do drugs, but I get peer pressure to watch anime all the time.
Hey, it's. I mean, manga is the #1 selling print genre, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's outselling traditional comic books by orders of magnitude. It's really. There was one series this year that outsold all of American comics collectively.
Wow. What was it?
Demon Slayer.
Yes,
but
I've heard a lot about that. Demon Slayer. Yeah. I heard a lot about that.
So I was specking on Spider-Man, the Magna.
I have that too,
Magnaverse.
Red Hood. Yeah.
So, like with the new movie, that could be a thing if he may pop out as far as like the popularity in manga, and so they had a manga verse or whatever. Those books are starting to heat up a little bit.
Some of those Vision stuff from Star Wars almost kind of feel.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They feel kind of like a manga.
there was one of them that was like really felt like that.
There's a lot of cool websites out that's got so much anime where you could just kind of. I can't remember the one I used to go to watch Bleach, but it had so much shit on it that you could just like poke around and watch a few episodes of everything.
You talking about Crunchyroll?
No, there was
There's
another
also-
one I used to go to. I can't remember what it was called now.
Yeah. Macross, for those of you guys that are out there looking at comics, you ever come across those early Macross issues? Those are Robotech, is that what it was? Early, what was it?
Yeah, Robotech was
yeah.
one.
Dude, I was going through I've been going through my collection. I've been pulling out all my old Street Fighter comics.
Yes, great books.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, great artwork too, man.
Yeah.
Who was it? Lau? I don't think any relation
Lau.
to. Yeah.
JJ, Assassination Classroom is really good. That's why you liked it. I mean, there's lots of them. It's like you look at the cover art and you're like, this looks so weird. Yeah, Funimation. It looks so weird, but you get into it and the story is spectacular. And that's how it is. Is when you look at these.
Know it, Cartman.
When you look at these animes and their kind of concept and what they're pushing, it seems really weird just to get the pitch on the back of the book. But then once you get into the story, you're like, this is an amazing story. It's incredible. And the character is forefront and there are a lot of really weird things, like Chainsaw Man, for example, is a really weird concept, but it's such a great story.
Did somebody put G-Force in the chat? Somebody said something about G-Force.
Yeah, Longshot did.
Oh, dude, like that was one of my favorites. Like after school, like Battle of the Planets. Like,
Yeah, Battle of the Planets is great.
right. So there was talk the Russos had the rights and were working on a script and I don't know if it was for live action or just another animated thing, but man, that was awesome. That big plane and it had all those other planes coming out like out of the wings. What was it? Mark, Jason, Tiny, Princess, right?
Yep. Kind of like almost like a Voltron without the
Yeah,
Voltron.
yeah. That show was freaking awesome, dude. As a kid, man.
Yeah. Justin Shannon just says, I just realized I had the free comic book day One Punch Man book that had the first appearance of My Hero Academia in it and sold it for nice money.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
I think I have that book right here.
Look at that. Synchronicity. Yeah,
Right?
synchronicity is follows me around. Trust me. Everywhere I go, it's like synchronicity.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Let's take
Is
a
this
look.
the one you're talking about?
There you go.
Is
Free comic book day
CGC
one?
going to start grading those types of books?
My Hero right there.
Nice.
I heard a rumor that CGC was going to start grading those types of books.
The thicker manga.
Dude, you gotta be a case like this.
Hey, I could so see it in like an AFA case. Them doing it like that.
Yeah.
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 Encapsulate it that way. I can so like a video game. I could so see them encapsulating the manga books like that.
Yeah.
And
Here's the book.
Other books like that.
Here's the book that I believe he was talking about. This is the One Punch Man Free Comic Book Day. Oops. Don't mean to get rid of Kyle.
Booby, motherfucker.
Yeah. This is the issue I believe he was talking about, right?
Oh, yeah.
That looks cool.
Oh,
that's a very good one.
Wonderworld says my kids love My Hero Academia.
You know, One Punch
Dennis
Man is a
Marzer,
great
bro.
example of if you have a story and you have a passion that you should devote yourself to it. This was written as a web comic by a guy in his part-time. He had an office job, and he just decided he was going to draw and publish this web comic, and he goes by the moniker One online. And he's still writing One Punch Man as a web comic. And then the publisher Shueisha licensed it from him. They hired a professional manga artist, and they produced what you see here, based on this web comic. So you have 3 layers of writing here. You have the web comic gets converted into the manga, gets converted into the anime, which will eventually become a Netflix adaptation or a Sony adaptation, live action adaptation.
Yeah.
And it's just because the guy wanted to tell the story. And he also did Mob Psycho 100. So get your stories out there.
Yeah. I want to shout out real quick.
Some guy put on their CGC gonna count the pages of a manga book, man.
It's a 12-year turnaround time.
Dude, CGC doesn't count a 10-page book, bro.
I want
man.
I want to shout out Wonderworld Comics.
Yeah.
You guys make sure you're following Dennis Barger and Wonderworld Comics. Make sure you're following him on IG too. This is very interesting. He showed this today. He got 24 totes of fun stuff. He bought a collection from a friend of his, and this is cool stuff. I want to show you some of the stuff. The original Famicom, the Nintendo. Dennis, is this the mini version or is this the original Famicom? Because I have a mini version of this.
Dude, that looks like the real deal, bro.
Yeah, this is the original Nintendo, you guys, from Japan. If you guys don't know, Nintendo was originally called Famicom in Japan. And
Dude,
this is
that's
it.
fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah. Here's some of the other cool stuff he got. He got some Ninja Turtle carded figures. Yeah.
Are those the originals or are those the NECA re-releases?
These are the originals. And
Wow.
then here's some loose stuff. I actually have this right now. I'm getting ready to put this Krang with
the Krang and the Krang
robot. Yeah, on eBay, loose. He's got the turtle copter, which is original. He says original with 20 carts. So there you go.
It's a little discolored.
Wait, hold on, let me go back to that.
Oh, I know how to get that white again.
Do you? You have to let me know. Don't give it away yet. Here is some loose figures with weapons. It looks like on a lot of them.
Damn!
Wow, that's
I
awesome.
think some of these are really like. if I remember correctly, is the astronaut one tough to find and the hockey one tough to find too? I can't remember, but
Yeah,
I think they were. Here's some great He-Man figures with weapons. I love these. I don't know what this is. What is this? This is
it's a joystick or the proto joystick.
Skadoodle. So maybe this is okay. That's interesting. That's very
Is
cool.
that a transistor radio? On the side, on the left side, is that a
He'll answer, I guarantee it. So we'll
Too bad Dennis doesn't just come on and talk about it. Oh, that motherfucker.
Oh, here's
got a
Kyle.
bunch of garbage
Oh my
God.
god.
This is my favorite part, man. I geeked out so hard of this. This is so cool,
Oh
man.
my god.
Nothing takes me back to my childhood faster than G.I. Joe and Garbage Pail Kids.
Dude, the Garbage Pail Kids are the shit.
Yeah. And these are looks like a lot of second series right here. So that's cool.
Was it Etch-a-Sketch?
Skadoodle is an electronic Etch-a-Sketch.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Skadoodle was like an electronic Etch-a-Sketch. That's cool.
Said Garbage Pail Kids started at 40s.
So yeah, second series.
Yep.
Second series and up.
That's
so,
what this is. Oh, second series.
This is one of my favorite Star Wars items. I had this when it first came out. The not remote control. It was like it worked on its own. It would go around. You could put stuff on it. They could bring you stuff. It was like its own.
So it was like a pre
BB-8.
No, I was
Roomba.
gonna say, what's the fucking the shark robot vacuum cleaner thing?
Yeah, Roomba.
Yeah, Roomba.
Yeah. Then you've got some great Power of the Force, the second run of Power of the Force green carded cards. I've got all of these
some
and
of those
more
on my wall.
Yeah, I've got a shit ton of these too, Dennis. I love these Power of the Force 1996 series. Oh, Red Hood. Hold on. We'll get into that here in a second. We've talked about that great thing. He's got a great Millennium Falcon here. I'm not
I remember a guy that sold one of those.
I did, but I don't think this is the same one that
I don't
sold,
think so either.
Yeah, I think this is from the 96 Collect Power of the Force series 2 also, but very cool.
You sold the
Let's
original
go
one.
to Red Hood, who's got the original remote control R2-D2.
That looks weird on. Let me take it out of the.
No, don't take it out.
Do it. Take it out.
Okay.
I'm an expert.
He just doesn't want to play one on YouTube.
Yeah.
No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your toys, sir.
It's got. I remember last time you did this, I was like
cringing that time as well.
Clammy hands.
So, yeah.
Don't you have to put down a bag of sand that's the same weight?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
at the same time.
So why is it showing up on the computer?
It's because you've got your
green screen
on your. So if you go to your settings,
I don't have a green screen.
I know, but you have it on cam and mic settings. So if you, Red Hood, if you go to see cam and mic settings on the bottom there, and then you go to green screen and you just say none.
Oh, got it. I got it.
Did Red Hood just say he's a sexpert?
That too.
Hold on.
There you go. Fixed it. That's
Did you
dope,
see it?
dude. Yeah. That's
So,
awesome.
I got this.
I
This
do.
thing was fucking mint, dude. Like, look at that.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
And so I think I told you, Brian, the price tag on it. I don't know if you can see it right there.
Yeah.
So that is dated. This is the first run of toys when they hit
77, huh?
Yeah, so
Wow.
it's dated of November of 77.
Wow.
Damn.
That's cool, man. That is freaking cool. Yeah, my Millennium Falcon also had the original price tag sticker on it too.
The
It's so
willpower of being a kid and not taking it out of the box.
That doesn't work that way. Trust me. Only way that happens, like Red Hood just showed you, is you buy it from somebody whose mom forgot to give it to them as a kid during
Like
Christmas.
Brian.
That is the only way that shit happens. Trust me. So, one more thing that I wanted to get to oh yeah, the yellow lightsaber bop lightsabers. Yeah, that's cool, man. Another one thing that I want to get to also real quick, I want to shout out Dennis again. Is he's got a exclusive Voices Heritage Month exclusive that is really cool. A new artist that he is working with that is just beautiful. So make sure you guys go check that out.
Trace wants to know what the price on that was. That R2.
Oh, yeah, it was $24.86.
Wow.
So what? And that came out in what? 70 what?
11 of 78.
Oh, okay.
So what is that? What is that? If with inflation today's price, I mean,
Hold
that's
on,
gotta
let
be
me look it
$100
up. Let me look it up. Inflation.
It's approximately 1 Bitcoin.
Yeah. Inflation calculator.
I know that's
1978.
what your mom and dad were moving, right? And they were cleaning out their.
I'll explain that here. Okay, so
Yeah.
how much was it in 1978?
$24.95.
No, 24.86.
Oh, close.
What a
In
weird ending number.
1978.
So
I know,
24.86 in 1978 is worth $105 today. So that would be $105 today.
Makes sense.
You know,
For-
I mean, Laundra
for the
to mow
for
in
the type of
1976.
Hey, dude, I had
All
this
of
one
them.
out. Dude, it scared the shit out of my mom, dude, because I had this thing and this thing would just go off on its own, dude. Like it had picked up like kind of radio frequencies, and it scared the shit out of my mom one time. It's like, turn that fucking thing off.
Oh, funny you talk about that, Red Hood, because I just hooked up. For those of you guys that don't know, don't know about this, I'm going to share something really cool with you guys. I just hooked this up. It's for the year because the hockey season is starting. But there is a really cool item that you can buy from Budweiser called the Budweiser Red Light. And it is an exact replica of the light and the hockey alarm when you score a goal behind the goalie's net.
Oh, okay.
And it's set up for Wi-Fi, and you set it up and you pick your favorite teams and you turn it on. And then every time your favorite team scores a goal, it goes off.
Shut the fuck up.
That's fucking cool.
Right before the show, all of a sudden I'm walking down there getting my coffee, and all of a sudden I hear this wah, and the Rangers had just scored a goal. So I was like, oh, fucking cool.
Dude, that's
Go Rangers.
what's up, man.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah. So really cool stuff. All right. Let's see here.
You're gonna tell your.
Oh yeah.
Your
So
story.
my story with Star Wars and
we're telling
toys.
Star Wars stories?
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you my story about Star Wars and the toys that you're showing there. So when I was about 24, 25, my mom called me and she goes, hey, I need you to come over and pick up a box of stuff we found. They were moving from the house that I grew up in that they had from 1980 until 2005 or 6. And they were moving, and so they're like, come over, we got a box for you, pick it up. And I'm like, I don't want to. She's like, trust me, you want to come over and get it. So I went over there. There was a couple boxes, but one box was really special, and she handed it to me, and inside was a ton of stuff from me being a kid that she forgot to give me for birthdays and Christmases and stuff like that, because my mom used to buy stuff and hide them in closets and stuff, like parents do, and she just forgot about them. And there were 2 huge Star Wars items. Actually, there's 4 Star Wars items. One was a land speeder, an unopened land speeder. Another one was the Wicket plush toy, unopened, still in the box. The X-Wing from Empire Strikes Back, the Battle Damage, unopened, and the Millennium Falcon from Empire, unopened. All with the price tags on them from Gemco back in the day. And she said, yeah, I forgot to give them to you when you were a kid. And I went, cha-ching. So, and just recently, about 6 months ago, she did the same thing, called me again, said, I found some more stuff for you. And I came and picked it up, and there was a ton of unopened Garbage Pail Kid packs, unopened Batman packs from 1989, unopened, just weird card packs, and then an unopened Transformer. Which one was the bat? You remember I think it was a bat. It was a Terracon or something like that. Unopened Transformer.
Yeah,
so
you must have did some shit for her to get so mad at you. I'm not giving in.
I got a story. You ready? I'll tell you what it is. I was when Optimus Prime first came out, I wanted that toy so bad, and I begged and begged for it. And then for Christmas, I went snooping when they weren't around, and I found it in their closet. And I said, and I couldn't hold my tongue. And I said, can I please have it now? And they're like, nope, you're going with me to take it back to the store. That's the type of shit I did as a kid. And thank God my mom did that as a kid. Like, nope, you're not getting it.
Dude, like I so relate to that. So that's how I found out there was no fucking Santa Claus. so I had this toy box.
Spoiler alert.
And I didn't want my sister to get into it, so I asked for a lock, right? So they gave me a lock with my key, and I thought I was king shit. I had this key. And then so I told my sister, because we had a basement when we lived in Warminster, Pennsylvania, and I go, hey, that lock looks like the lock that I have. I wonder if my key will open that lock. So she's coming down. So my mom's doing cooking or whatever. And so I open up. Sure enough, motherfucker, this thing opened it up. And dude, all the toys, bro. So you know what I did? I went out and confronted my mom.
Got
Mom,
angry.
there is no Santa Claus. You lied. You lied to me. I saw the evidence. You know what I mean? Like, I put her on trial, bro.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell
she
yeah.
just started bawling. Like, that's how I realized there was no Santa Claus, bro. You know what I mean? It was like I found the second gunman on the grassy knoll.
Yeah,
bro.
damn right, man. You're pissed.
You held this from me.
Yeah, you lied to me.
Dude, what, and I always remember that. And one of those toys was that remote control R2D2. So when I had a chance to get it, I had to get it.
Hell yeah, dude. That's
I
awesome.
think when I realized that there was no Santa Claus, I remember my sister opened a present. And it was those muscle men, those little things that are like this big, the muscle men. I was like, and my sister opened it and she was like, "What the?" And I remember my parents looking at each other going, "Oh fuck," and I was like, "Fucking caught you."
Yeah,
that's supposed to be fucking mine, and I couldn't have them because technically they weren't mine, but I know they were for me, and I saw my parents look at each other. Go,
so did you get a Barbie doll?
No, I just got stuck and shorted.
Hey, I begged and begged for the AT-AT, right? And it needed these big motherfucking D batteries, right? And so I'm opening the present, and I go, "Where's the batteries?" And my dad probably just flipped his shit. God damn it, we can't do anything right around here, you know?
Yeah, because he was probably up all night putting together a bike for you or something.
That's the type of shit, like, like only like a family would understand, it's like on that Christmas, because the pressure of just pleasing your kids. Oh, he's going to love this. Hey, no fucking batteries? What the fuck, you piece of shit? What's going on, Dad? Are you serious? How do you not get batteries? Are you freaking kidding me?
Listen, you guys, this has been a great show. These stories have been so great. The chat has been so good. Look at this one. This one's so good. Trace Hunter says, "For Easter, my grandma gave me a Playboy, but she Sharpied bikinis on all the girls."
She took the time.
That's a grandma who loves. Okay? That's a very loving grandma. Your grandma loves you.
Oh my god!
Dude, I can't be.
She wants you to have.
Dude, that's an awesome grandma, bro.
That grandma loves you.
She smokes cigarettes.
Imagine looking at the book. Hey, what the fuck?
David Samuelson said that he had an old strawberry shortcake that had lost its smell. Those things don't lose smell unless you're sniffing them like Joe Biden, dude. He had to have sucked up all the scent off of it, man.
Oh god, man. Yes, awesome sauce radio. Shout out to Blind Adam. He says thank you for putting a smile on my face. Yeah, thank you, you guys. This has been a great show.
All right, Brian, I'll see you in Baltimore, baby.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Give a sub and make sure you give us a follow. And again, you guys, every week, every Saturday, we love putting on the show with you guys. So if you guys are retailers out there or local comic shops, let us know. We'd love to have you come on the show and talk about your shop. Also, thanks for hanging out. Make sure to give Sam a follow over on his dodgeball. Triple D Dodgeball. If you guys are local to the Phoenix area and you want to join in, hit them up. We also have another Stray Dogs book to give away next week. So do please leave a comment in the show after we're done underneath the YouTube video. Tell us your favorite Christmas toy story as a
when
kid.
You realized there was no Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. We want to hear when you realized there was no Santa Claus and your favorite Christmas toy story as a kid. Give us a good story and you have a chance at winning Stray Dogs number 4, the
fourth print
signed by Tony Fleece.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
Yeah, very cool. And again, thank you guys for hanging out with Flipside. Baltimore next week. We're less than 10 days away from it, 7 days away from it. Shit. So
I just got to PayPal you a bunch of money, Brian.
Yeah, that'll work. If you guys are going to be in Baltimore, please stop by and say hello to me, Red Hood, any of us that are going to be there. And don't worry, the show will still be rocking Saturday night. And we're going to be doing a lot of great live streaming and stuff
And
from Baltimore.
if you guys have the equipment and you guys, I don't know if you've seen it earlier, Steve. I got mine in the mail today too.
Hell yeah. So
I
like
showed 'em
Kyle
off
was
earlier.
saying, also, if this is something that you guys think that you would be good at, if you guys like YouTube and you guys have a decent setup, a mic and a camera, and want to come hang out and talk about a topic with us, hit us up. We'd love to have you on. And again, like I said, appreciate you guys. That being said,
there will
we're
be a
out.
show next week.
There will be a show next week, David. There is, no matter
Who's
what.
going to
there
be
will
on
a
it is
show.
anyone's guess.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
That being said, we'll see you.
It's gonna be a
See you next
surprise.
time. Later.